Whatever, I'm live now. It's something up in the background. There we go. Something to occupy the screen. Oh yeah, this is something weird that happened. Why the fuck is the United States Central Command's official Instagram post posting in Russian? And I checked. Grok is telling me that it is in Russian. It's not Bulgarian or Ukrainian or Belarusian. It's in Russian. Why? Something glitch out? They have a separate Farsi account for some reason. Which I think is supposed specific to Afghanistan, which kind of is half the point of what CENTCOM was even for. I should probably tweet out that I'm live. Like, I was going to try and read some more solo leveling. Oh, I'm into solo leveling now. I heard about it a lot. And then I only got into it because of all the stupid videos or edits making out Jinwoo to be, making the character Jinwoo out to be, out for his sister, wanting that, that sweet, sweet incestuous love. If I had any viewers, I'd show you. I probably need a... Why is... I swear this thing is just not tracking my eyes well enough. Let me get the VC face. Alright. Good enough. Yeah, if I mirror motion, it looks like I'm looking at the screen. But my eyes are... I look too much off the screen and down, and then it's... I really have to open my eyes in an irritating way in order to make it look like I'm not closing my eyes. I should reduce the range. Maybe that's a little bit better. Okay. Alright, wait, go back to Twitter. Tweet out, I'm live now. I'm live now. Now. Changing format. I probably should have gotten links to the stream. Okay, wait, can I edit this? Yes, where's the link to the stupid stream? Stream length, copy to... There we go. Of course, the link's gonna get completely punished because X does not like people leaving the platform, which is kind of the point. It's supposed to be a central nexus for sharing information, not keeping you. Remember when Marshall Beaumont only had like 203, only had like 11 people watching him? That's on Twitter. As far as I know, he streams on Twitch, and when I saw him 2 years ago, he only had 11 people. So glad to see he's all the way up there on the fringe. I will not cease nor desist. Okay, Lulbert. Hey, that's not it. I will not comply. I think that's the libertarian terminology. All right, yeah. So back to this. Well, let's see if anyone else has noticed. CENTCOM Instagram. Anyone else find this? I'm the only one to talk about this. Oh, yeah. Central Command. CENTCOM forces kill senior operative Al-Qaeda affiliate Huras al-Din. On February 15th, U.S. Central Command, CENTCOM forces conducted a precision strike in northwest Syria, targeting killing a senior logistics official in the terrorist organization Huras al-Din Had, an Al-Qaeda affiliate. The airstrike is part of CENTCOM's ongoing commitment, along with partners in the region, to disrupt And I guess people are getting butthurt about it. It's a change. So, yeah. Accusing Trump of, I don't know, anti-Semitism or something. Or no, accusing him of being way too lenient to Israel. Like, this is the funny thing. Like, with all the things that happened in Israel, like, one of the going lines you hear from people is that the only reason America is against Bashar al-Assad in Syria is because Israel wants him gone. Even though they're actually far more... There was at some point where they made a deal with Bashar that they're okay with him sticking around so long as he can keep Iran and Hezbollah out of Syria, but he couldn't pull it off. I forget where it is. My friend Anne on Twitter, I know her under another account. She once... All right, let's see if I can look it up real quick. Bashar al... Not A-L-L. Assad makes deal with Israel. If anything, they're wishing that Bashar was still there. Because it's kind of being... What is going on over here? Hold on, switch back. It's just an F-18 landing. Was there something else taking off? Yeah, they canceled me off Instagram. What the fuck? Who are you? Whatever, I'm just gonna leave this up here for a second. Enjoy. That's an F-35 taking off. That's an F-18 landing on a carrier. This is from 2016. News. It's all too recent. I'd have to go searching. I'm gonna actually on my phone go searching through my DMs with my friend Anne and ask her about this shit. We'll get to SKALD later for anybody who's here. I probably need to actually check my audio at some point. How bad is my audio? Who knows? I'm not checking. What am I doing? Yeah, here it is. Israel kept Assad and they didn't want him or Russia out. Oh, here's a... Oh yeah, that hold up, I need to copy this message. DM it to myself. Gotta not show it. I don't want to show what the account is. My secondary account. Give me a second. Different window. No, this one. Twitter. Copy link address. This is a Reuters article. This is a recent effect. This is something recent. Exclusive. Israel lobbies the U.S. to keep Russian bases in weak Syria, sources say. Israel lobbies U.S. to keep Syria weak, decentralized sources say. That is playing into the narrative that some people purport that the reason we wanted Assad gone is because they wanted a weak, decentralized, and chaotic Syria, so Bashar al-Assad is not a threat to Israel. They don't want a strong man next to them. So the idea goes. Israel's lobbying the United States to keep weak Syria and keep Syria weak and decentralized, including letting Russia keep its military bases there to counter Turkey's growing influence in the country. Four sources from familiar with the effort said. So yeah, this is the other. They may not. They prefer probably Assad to stay there, so there's not a power vacuum for Turkey to sweep into because. There's the Syrian National Army. Where is I need a map of and Civil War. Here's a decent picture, I think. Yeah, so this area up here was held by the Syrian National Army. which is like basically operated and controlled by the Turks, even though it's supposedly Syrian rebels. Then there's the SDF, and of course Turkey controls these guys. The SDF is all run by Kurds, so the Syrian National Army and the Syrian Democratic Forces, aka Kurds, are bash heads from time to time. And then here is where that al-Jawlani guy came from. This was formerly al-Nusra, an al-Qaeda affiliate, now rebranded as Harir al-Sham or something. HTS. And they're the guys who, I don't know when this was, when this picture was taken. I think, what's-his-face, Bashar was able to beat them out of Aleppo and I think corner them all the way up here in Idlib. No, I want to... Where is Idlib? Where is it? Wow. Where is Idlib? I swear it's somewhere up here. Anjbi al-Bab. Damn. I know for like most of like Biden's term and the lack of latter half of Trump's term, this faction was held up somewhere up here in Idlib, and then they just broke out, and then they took Aleppo. Oh, here it is, Idlib. It's further south than I thought it was. I swear they were down here. So this, God knows when this map was updated too. So they went there, and so they busted out of Idlib, or up here, maybe not Idlib, and took Aleppo. Then they took Hama. Then they took Homs. And then they did the Thunder Run to Damascus. And then Bashar al-Assad said, oh, that's it, I'm fucked. And ran. He bravely ran away. And then there's the thing that he may have been shot down somewhere at some point by the Russians. Should have been, a little bit too on brand. And I was like thinking, like, people were making the joke, like, so you were a dictator of Syria, as in he woke up in like an isekai anime all of a sudden. Bashar al-Assad dies, escaping Syria, and then he is reincarnated in an anime isekai. And so there seems to be a pattern going on here. People made the same joke about Prigozhin, the guy who did the Thunder Run on Moscow, the former mercenary leader who then ran that short-lived rebellion. He was blown out of the sky by Putin. Pretty sure we can circumstantially say that. Yes, we're never going to get definitive proof until sometime later after Putin. Snap. Snippety, snap, snap, Jack. So he got shot out of the air, and then people were making jokes about his death. Joking that he got isekai'd, and then in the wake of the rumors that Bashar al-Assad was shot out of the air, that he was also isekai'd. So for random plebs like you and me, if we want to go to an isekai universe and be overpowered and have fun with our own harem of women, you have to get hit by a bus. You get hit by Bus-kun. But for people of import like Bashar al-Assad or Yevgeny Prigozhin, if I'm even pronouncing that first name right, I think I got his last name down right. You have to get shot out of the air with a surface-to-air missile. That's how you get isekai, if you're somebody of import. So if Trump wants to restart his life and just an isekai, he needs to get shot out of the air. So, or anybody other grand politician. That if you want to go and be a overpowered character with anime protagonist strength in an isekai, you gotta get shot out of the air. For me, it's easier. I just gotta get hit by a bus, but I drive most of the time, so I don't. Down in Houston area, you don't walk around too much. I tried walking to go to a McDonald's, and it's literally quicker to drive because I have an 8-lane. The McDonald's is directly across me, but it's an 8-lane highway, and the crossing is like a good minute walk down and another minute walk up, and it's like 2 minutes in between, so not worth the time. So I drive, and that's why I'm not going to get hit by Bus-kun, because I actually, I can be pretty erratic. I'm not erratic, but I do make very sudden moves. Like if I change the lane, I'm like yank, yank. I'm in. Probably disturbs other viewers. Honestly need to open up the stream, hear how I'm going. I'm gonna do that right now. See how bad my audio is. I remember doing my last video. Oh, Sheena's streaming. Saving a struggling boba shop. I have never got into this boba tea shit, whatever this is. I just want regular tea. Like I bought a giant plastic pouch of matcha green tea powder, which I use to drink throughout the day at work. Less reliant on coffee, less caffeine laden, just enough, just to give you that little hit, but not as much as coffee. Which of course I like to add milk and sugar to. I actually went out of my way to go get powdered milk to add to coffee because I didn't want to use the, corn syrup and not even corn syrup, corn oil solids based non-dairy creamer. And they're like, no, I want dairy creamer. I want the actual dairy with the protein content because I'm so insecure about my physical form. Or I'm striving. There's a word. I am striving impotently to build my muscle mass. So therefore, I go out of my way to get... By the way, don't give a full dose of powdered milk into 1 cup of coffee. It doesn't taste right. It's way too slimy. You need to do you only need to do a teaspoon in there, or 2 teaspoons. Don't add in the full amount. It's too much. All right. Why are they trying to hide? I'm looking at the Lotus Eaters podcast. What are they trying to hide? It's Starmie, Dizzy, the little sister. Probably tell my friend Ann that I'm even streaming was talking about Syria. But yeah, Israel probably would have preferred Bashar stay there in his limp state as he was, instead of HTS completely giving him the fucking boot. And now Turkey is moving in there. They're still bombing them. I don't know, it's last week or even this week, Israel is just randomly bombing shit in Syria. So and they're also setting up this autonomous free Druze state, Druze being a weird Gnostic form of Shiite Islam down here in the south, separate from here. So it's how long before Al-Jilani finally finalizes some deal where the Turks get to set up military bases here in Syria and also provide air defense cover to prevent Israel from just randomly bombing them. So, when Turkey tries to bully any of its Balkan neighbors, especially Greece, I'm just break him out my inner Vlad the Impaler or John Stamiskis or whatever is... or whatever Byzantine emperor was most famous for beating Turks. I don't think there is actually a famous one. Alexios Komnenos, maybe. No. I break that out. Me, whenever Turkey bullies Greece, I'm going to beat the shit out of the Turks. I will go. I'm not going to go and volunteer to fight in Ukraine against Russia, but fuck it, I'll go join the Greeks to fight the Turks. But Turkey starts bullying Israel. I'm just Inshallah! I wish I knew a little bit more words and nomenclature related to Turkey, so I could cheer on just Inshallah, may the wolf of the Turk crush the hubristic Israel entity, the Zionist entity. Every time a Islamic extremist group wants to refer to Israel, they refer to it as the Zionist entity, refusing to acknowledge it as a country as much as it is one. They got an army, they have a government, they have nukes, they are a state. They're a real country. Stop acting like they're not. You just make yourself a weirdo by saying they're not a legitimate state. They can keep others from completely dissolving them, so they exist. And they are legitimate. Because The ultimate form of legitimacy comes from violence. How does the quote go? Violence is the supreme authority from which all other authority is derived, and Israel has got the violence necessary to keep themselves existing, so they are a legitimate state. Me just being an absolute realist with you for a moment, hence my name. Lore drop. To 0 viewers. No, where am I going? No, I need to change my fucking account. Swap accounts. Yes. Switch account to throwaway Gmail account. Another thing I'll talk about before I end the stream. First, testing 1 2 3. Testing. Testing 1 2 3. Testing. I swear my audio quality is just bad. I don't know what it is, but it sounds okay. Loud. Maybe. But the thing I wanted to talk about is, I'll conclude before finally breaking open SKALD. I see one concurrent viewer and then forget that I'm watching myself on my iPad. What is it? Now you can go somewhere here. CGP Gray. Actually, wait. Where's Oh, I'm not even on the right screen. Good. Where's my notifications? Oh yeah, I got a reply from Sheena again. She refuses to like any of my tweets. I think she hates me. This is not the first time I've gotten her nerves, but this one is definitely this one was a more she hates me response. Ooh, sorry for the migraine, everyone. I had fun talking to you today, though. Also, daylight saving times started last week, so I believe streams for most non-Americans will start an hour early. So I reply, God Emperor permitting, we will finally get rid of daylight savings time. So now you're probably thinking God Emperor, oh, he's referring to the God Emperor from Warhammer 40k. In a sense, I am. But everyone knows the meme. Alright. I should have had this on hand. Where is it? Wow, really? Oh god, it's like so much AI slop crap in the way. God damn it, you can't find the original based image. Give me a second. This is who I'm thinking of. When I say God Emperor, I'm referring to Trump because he actually is talking about, oh yeah, we're going to get rid of daylight savings time. It's just like, what? Why? Just like, this is like just an issue that nobody thinks to care about, but somebody's decided to take apart as an issue on, but it'd be kind of stupid. Like, why? Nobody needs to do it. So when I'm talking about that, that's when I say God Emperor, I'm literally talking about Trump because he actually is saying, yeah, let's get rid of it. Just like pure inertia, like this hasn't come along. Now, I think it honestly is a state-by-state issue. I think Arizona doesn't observe it for some reason. She said, please, God, why? Why is it a thing? Short answer, and probably incorrect, Benjamin Franklin. There's something, I asked Grok about this, and it said something along the lines of Benjamin Franklin's time in Paris, and it was something how they get up later in the morning or earlier in the morning during winter to enjoy moist sunlight or something. The longer answer is probably something to do with World War I rationing policies, like, oh, we need to shift the hours so we're not burning too much coal late into the evening. Now war bites go away. Yes, I know there are 2 threats. So I'm thinking of Trump, but the thing I'd bring up here is, all right, let's see where I'm going with this. God, is that his face?
On the internet.
Wow, shut up. Oh, what is it? How AIs like ChatGPT learn. Oh, did he put this out? What the fuck? He put this out 7 years ago. He must have changed the title because ChatGPT was not a thing 7 years ago. Daylight savings time. "13 years ago, he has talked about
Every
this.
year, some countries move their clocks forward in the spring, only to move them back in the autumn. To the vast majority of the world who doesn't participate in this odd clock fiddling, it seems a baffling thing to do. So what's the reason behind it? The original idea, proposed by George Hudson, was to give people more sunlight in the summer.
So, not Benjamin Franklin. Everyone blames him for some reason. I don't know where that
It's
meme
important to
came
note that
from.
changing the clock doesn't actually make more sunlight. That's not how physics works. But by moving the clocks forward an hour, compared to all other human activity, the sun will seem to both rise and set later. The time when the clocks are moved forward is called daylight saving time, and the rest of the year is called standard time. This switch effectively gives people more time to enjoy the sunshine and nice summer weather after work. Hudson, in particular, wanted more sunlight so he could spend more time adding to his insect collection. When winter is coming, the clocks move back, presumably because people don't want to go outside anymore. But winter doesn't have this effect on everyone. If you live in a tropical place like Hawaii, you really don't have to worry about seasons because they pretty much don't happen. Every day, all year, is sunny and beautiful, so Christmas is just as good of a day to hit the beach as any other. And so, Hawaii is one of 2 states in the union that ignore daylight saving time.
Right, so it is a state-by-state issue. And then he gets in the issue that Arizona doesn't recognize daylight savings time, but the Hopi Nation the Navajo Nation does, but then the Hopi Nation doesn't, and they have the weird enclaves within
The further you
each
travel from
other.
the equator in either direction, the more the seasons assert themselves, and you get colder and darker winters, making summertime much more valuable to the locals. So it's no surprise that the further a country is from the equator, the more likely it uses daylight saving time. Hudson proposed this idea in Wellington in 1895, but it wasn't well received, and it took until 1916
So he came in New
for Germany
Zealand.
to be the first country to put it into practice.
Yes, because World War I rationing policies for
Though
coal.
the uber-industrious Germans were less concerned with catching butterflies on a fine summer evening than they were with saving coal to feed the war machine. The Germans thought daylight saving
Damn, look at that. Look at that barrel drum.
time would conserve energy. The reasoning goes that it encourages people to stay out later in the summer and thus use less artificial lighting. This sounds logical, and it may have worked in the more regimented society of 100 years ago, but does it still work in the modern world? That turns out to be a surprisingly difficult question
Oh my god, they're all Mac laptops. Choose to be different.
to answer. For example, take mankind's greatest invention, air conditioning, the magic box of cool that makes otherwise uninhabitable sections of the world quite tolerable places to live. But pumping heat out of your house isn't cheap, and turning on one air conditioner is the same as running dozens of tungsten light bulbs.
When I was in ROTC, you have to you do summer training, and back in my time, before they had Crucible, whatever that was, I don't even know what that is. I missed out on it before they phased it in. You're supposed to go and shadow a chief on a ship somewhere, and or maybe on a submarine if you're qualified and interested. And so I didn't really get that experience. I just got thrown on a PC ship, which is a small ship that's half the size of a destroyer, or maybe a third or quarter size length of a destroyer. It sucked. I don't recommend it. I think they're all getting phased out. They're little patrol boats. They got some kick to go with them. They got 4 different diesel engines. They got some missiles. They got 2 forward and aft cannons. Where's I going with this? But I was basically introduced to the refrigeration cycle during some college class. I forget what. It could have been an NROTC class that I had to take. So the chief, the MPA, who was a chief in this case, he asked me, please explain to me the refrigeration cycle. And I was able to pull it out of my ass, and it's just I'm not satisfied with that. You go look through EOS diagrams, and then you explain to me where the pieces on the ship are that are those things that you just talked about, because I don't believe you. You just pulled that straight out of your ass. He was not expecting me to get that. So I made enemies with him real quick, but I fucked up, so I wasn't I didn't hold it against him. And there's a point where he said listen, when you're complaining to the officeriate about how much of an asshole I was to you, make sure you get my name right. And I'm just nah, you're one of the better parts of this. You gave me shit, but I know I deserve it.
If people get more sunshine, but they don't use it to go outside, then daylight saving time might actually cost electricity, not save it. This is particularly true in a place like Phoenix, where the average summer high is 107 degrees and the record is 122. If you suggest to an Arizonan to change their clocks in the summer to get more sunshine, they laugh in your face. Sun and higher electricity bills are not what they want, which is why Arizona is the second state that never changes their clocks.
Second state.
Another problem with trying to study daylight saving time is rapid changes in technology and
So, how does Trump impose it nationwide? You have to tie it to, some sort of federal funding. That would be a legal dispute. Just, if it's a state-by-state issue, then what's the point? How can Trump do it? Because getting all states to do something is a tricky thing. With raising the age at which to buy alcohol was enforced by tagging it to transportation funds, grants. to states. Like, this is how the federal government has to cajole states into doing things, is by tying grant money to certain standards that states have to meet. So pretty much all states in the union got in line with that pretty quick because they want the transportation funding. Now, during things with education policy, like with the whole row we've had with No Child Left Behind, and then the continuation into Common Core and stuff like that, and like the shit show that was, a lot of it just had to be with, like, you know, making sure states are hitting these national program standards so the Department of Education can actually dole out the money to the states. Texas completely sidesteps this because they got enough money to handle their own education department. But most states, even very conservative ones who don't necessarily want to go along with federal diktats, do, because most states have become incredibly reliant on federal grant money. So what would be the appropriate funding mechanism that that Trump would pin the regulation that states don't recognize daylight savings time to? What would that be? I'm not sure. Maybe he can brute force a law, and because this is such like a non-issue, that the states just comply because it's not worth fighting. Nobody's going to get into a get into a dispute that, like, you can't tell us to not have daylight savings time and battle it up to the Supreme Court. They'll just like, sure, whatever, and move on. Because it's not like there's no like partisan morality split in daylight savings time. I need to reset my position. There we go. I was like off kilter slightly. Back to daylight savings.
Use. As technology gets better and better and better, more electricity is dedicated to things that aren't light bulbs, and the lure of a hot, sweaty, mosquito-filled day outside is less appealing than technological entertainment and climate-controlled comfort inside. Also, the horrifically energy-inefficient tungsten light bulbs that have remained unchanged for a century are giving way to CFLs and LEDs, greatly reducing the amount of energy required to light a room. So,
there's something to be said that the harsh white light of LEDs is unhealthy and unnatural, and you actually want the radiative heat of an incandescent light bulb.
Even assuming that daylight saving time is effective, it's probably less effective with every passing year. The bottom line is, while some studies say daylight saving time costs more electricity and others say it saves electricity, the one thing they agree on is the effect size. Not 20% or 10%, but 1% or less, which in the United States works out to be about $4 per household. $4 saved or spent on electricity over an entire year.
Oh look, $2 bills. I got one of those locked away somewhere.
Is not really a huge deal either way. So the question now becomes, is the hassle of switching clocks twice a year worth it? The most obvious trouble comes from sleep deprivation, an already too common affliction in the Western world that daylight saving time makes measurably worse. With time tracking software, we can actually see that people
I don't make my things I don't make things easy on myself.
Productive a week after the clock changes. This comes with huge associated costs. To make things worse, most countries take away that hour of sleep on a Monday morning. Sleep deprivation can lead to heart attacks and suicides, and the daylight saving time Monday has a higher than normal spike in both. Other troubles come from scheduling meetings across time zones. Let's say you're trying to plan a three-way conference between 7 hours ahead of 1 more week and 5 months later, since time zones isn't doing netizens any favors. And countries aren't even consistent about daylight saving time within their own borders. Brazil has daylight saving time, but only if you live in the south. Canada has it too, but not Saskatchewan. Most of Oz does daylight saving time, but not Western Australia, the Northern Territory, or Queensland. And of course, the United States does have daylight saving time unless you live in Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, American Samoa, Guam, the Northern Mariana Islands, or, as mentioned before, Hawaii and Arizona. But Arizona isn't even consistent within itself. While Arizona ignores daylight saving time, the Navajo Nation inside of Arizona follows it. Inside of the Navajo Nation is the Hopi Reservation, which, like Arizona, ignores daylight saving time. Going deeper, inside of the Hopi Reservation is another part of the Navajo Nation, which does follow daylight saving time. And finally, there's also a part of the Hopi Reservation elsewhere in the Navajo Nation, which doesn't. So,
man, that is such a large chunk of Arizona that is in the Navajo Nation. Is like Flagstaff in there? Like, it seems like way too much. Then again, this is like a quick YouTube video. So maybe it's not the most accurate, but I definitely would have driven through here at some point when I had to run from San Diego to Norfolk. And I stopped in, was it not Flagstaff? It was Holbrook, which is kind of the town that inspired the town in Cars in Route 66. And when you're there, so that definitely would have been up in Navajo Nation territory. Sometimes it's hard to like figure out like where the are you? You're looking at some of the some gentlemen out there, and you're just like, are you Mexican or are you Navajo? I can't tell. I'd say the Navajo definitely have a little bit of a reddish tinge to their skin color that distinguishes them. And if I listen to them, I could probably tell Spanish apart from whatever the Navajo Nation language sounds
So
like.
driving across this 100-mile stretch would technically necessitate 7 clock changes, which is insane. While this is an unusual local oddity, here's a map showing the different daylight saving and time zone rules in all their complicated glory. It's a huge mess and constantly needs updating as countries change their
I thought China was supposed to have one unified time zone, or maybe that was just Mao era insanity that they got rid of.
laws, which is why it shouldn't be surprising that even our digital gadgets can't keep the time straight occasionally. So to review, daylight saving time gives more sunlight in the summer after work.
All right, so the point being is that now twice Trump has taken up 2 issues that these early 2010s Redditor era YouTubers like CGP Grey and John Green that Trump is taking up out all of a sudden. There was, all right, let me see if I can find it. There was a point when there was a big, let's see if I can find it here.
Mr. President, I'm going to go to John Green.
Yeah, so John Green of Vlogbrothers, who definitely isn't somebody who liked...
Mr. President, I'm going to go to John Green
definitely
next,
was a
who
bit of
has
in tears about, Trump winning. Definitely taken aback by it. I remember when he was analyzing their Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump's tax policies. That's because that was all the thing that was running throughout the Obama era. Obama presidency is oh, we need to tax the rich more. No, we don't. And then he oh, so I guess this must be the issue that we must examine Hillary versus Trump on. Because I guess he was also trying to lean into not, it was dodging oh, is Donald Trump a fascist or not?
question that was actually also the #1 voted question in the economy section on YouTube. John?
I'm
Mr.
holding
President.
the bridge of my nose.
So almost all economists agree that we should stop minting pennies. In addition to costing more than a penny to mint, they're really economically inefficient because they don't work as currency. I mean, you can't even use them in public toll booths. This is a pet issue of mine, I guess. I know it's a small issue. We're talking about maybe savings to the federal government of $100 million over the course of 10 years, but it's also really obvious. Australia, Canada, New Zealand, many other countries have gotten rid of their pennies, and they haven't seen prices rise, and it hasn't been an issue at all.
God, he
It's a
looks
really
so much
obvious thing.
younger.
It's not a particularly interesting or partisan thing, but it's really obvious. So my question to you is, why haven't we done it?
You know, I got to tell you, John, I don't know. It's one of those.
We don't do it because you don't want to leave your fucking office. This is the thing about Obama. He didn't want to have to interact with anybody. He just hid in his office, hid in the White House as much as possible, unless he's literally forced to leave for some summit or the budget, the debt ceiling is about to hit, and then we have to go into a government shutdown. That's the reason why this doesn't happen. Now Trump, because he has to work through executive fiat, he's actually willing to take on the issue because he's got Elon Musk in his ear, just yes, we're gonna cut through waste and spending. We're gonna go full Doge. We're gonna use Doge to fully gut the government. And one of the things, get rid of the goddamn penny because we're losing money literally manufacturing these things. So it literally takes the man of history, the force of history that is Trump, to actually even bring this into the fold that we're gonna do this. Whereas John Green goes to what I imagine he would see as a more amicable and relatable president for him. We'll hear him out and then do nothing about it. Meanwhile, Trump barges into the White House just we're going to gut the penny. Penny is gone. And even what's-his-face, CGP Grey, did a video on this. So, all the years back, death to pennies.
The story of the penny starts in the first U.S. mint, founded in 1792, which produced these 1-cent pieces along with other coins, including a quarter, dime, half dime, and mystery coin that will pay for $20 worth of groceries with 2,000 pennies weighing 11 pounds, and see how that works out. So you have to get rid of them using exact change. But because the United States doesn't include sales tax and prices, unlike more civilized countries, and you can't multiply by 8.875% in your head, you can't get your change ready before you reach the register like a good Samaritan would. The pennies you inevitably fiddle with after discovering the true cost of your goods adds 2 seconds to each cash transaction on average, which is less than the value of your time and the time of everyone behind you. You might think, won't prices rise and charities lose money without the penny? No. New Zealand got rid of their 1-cent coin, as did Oz. Finland and the Netherlands dipped the 1 euro
Yeah,
cent
so
on
he's
as well.
reiterating the same points that John Green brought up to Obama how many years ago? So these niche government efficiency Redditor tier issues that are nonpartisan nobody cares about. Obama didn't take them up. Biden didn't take them up. Even though these guys would probably prefer. Well, CGP Grey, I have some questions about where his political stances are, and the fact that all these years I haven't heard a solid opinion on him that would predispose me to think that he would go one way or the other. I think it shines well on him. I'll say that it reflects well on him. John Green, definitely, He's not like a raving partisan, but I know he didn't like Trump. But here's, again, early 2010s Redditor issue. Obama wouldn't do anything on them because he was lazy. He didn't want to have to do the work. Trump barging in, force of history, we're going to gut the penny. We're going to get rid of daylight savings time. I'm gesturing hard again, but I don't have the modeling for this. So, what other 2010s era John Vlogbrother, CGP Grey, Redditor tier, nonpartisan government issue is Trump going to take up and maybe pull off? So, actually going back to it, so the penny... No.
Let the joyous news be spread. The worthless old penny at last is dead, the president said. But after 2 centuries of copper in play, can just one order really sweep it away? To find out when power...
Oh yeah, so the entire point that he was getting to here is that...
just on the law they'd like to pass, but the exact wording and boring but vital gluing loads of laws together, and also it needs to happen, and assigning the funds to pay for it, but then the exact details of how the X is to be done, and the penny is the perfect example. Congress passed the law stating which coins can exist and gave the money to make them, but how many coins to mint? That's very hard math. So just print the necessary amounts, okay? Necessary? Necessary. Amounts? Amounts. So I decide what is necessary? What is amounts? Sure. Perfect. Wait, what? So if the penny costs more to make than it's worth, then it seems to me necessarily unnecessary, and 0 is technically an amount, correct? Which, technically correct.
It's like, yeah, that's stretching it really hard. And the precedent he brought up was...
for numismatists, coin collectors that is, or coins they wish to only one question. Mr. President, is there precedent? And in this case of coins, well, not exactly. See, previous presidents with unpopular coins they wished to ditch used the same trick, but softer, instructing the mint to print the necessary amounts needed only for numismatists, coin collectors that is, which was not a lot.
Coin collectors, numismatists, so numismatics. Numismatics is coin collecting and study of coins. So yeah. So Trump may have he had the obvious precedent that nobody cared about, that nobody really fought over, was the penny. Now, I don't know, who's going to even sue? Who has standing to sue? Normally it would be Congress saying, you're violating the law. We're going to compel you to mint pennies. Then there's also the issue that we're not talking about, which is emoluments, which was sort of an understood power that the president had to not spend money, designated accounts. He can't raise money on his own. The president cannot raise money on his own, but he can, or he used to have the understood power, this informal power to not spend money given to him by Congress. Yeah, you could say he's not following what Congress is doing, but there's a difference between not spending money and spending money that you didn't have authorization to spend it for. And honestly, I kind of prefer that if we had that. Yes, it's really strict to say that we're going to spend money on something that that requires congressional authority, but a president should have the ability, for the sake of fiscal, in principle, for the sake of fiscal responsibility, should have the discretion, the unilateral discretional ability to say, no, we're not going to spend money on this. Maybe you want to throw in some thresholds for what counts as that, but that doesn't necessarily count into this, because the minting currency is something more explicit in the Constitution than any other random thing that Congress decides to fund. So Trump could have just done exactly the same thing that they did with the $1 coin and say, oh, we're just going to print enough for numismatists and sell them for more than what they're worth to coin collectors, numismatists. So maybe we'll finally see the end of the penny. Has there been any fall? All right. Final thing to conclude this. And the penny. It's the latest news. Hold on. U.S. penny cost 4 cents 1 week ago, but for one sector, souvenir sales, it's a living. He's made jeopardy if the U.S. stops minting new pennies. I guess it hasn't gone through yet. There must have been some time lag on it, so remains to be seen whether or not this happens. Man, I've been yapped for 44 minutes. But hey, half the time that's what people come to streamers for, not necessarily playing video games. So I'm actually going to go take a bathroom break. Yeah, I'll just leave this weird art here for you. I'm going to go take a bathroom break, get a little bit of green tea, that Ito On green tea. to suscitate me through the playing some SKALD. Oh, also like why this is like so impromptu. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna be gone this weekend. I gotta go fly back up to the New York City area, fly into New York City directly. I don't live there and need to go to a baby shower somewhere in upstate New York. So nothing happening this weekend. Last week was also sort of rough. Nothing much happening. Did I do 2 streams last week? One on Friday? No, I think because I went to the rodeo. Go check out my Twitter because I took some videos of the various events, the rodeo events, the professionalized sporting of various other various rodeo activities. It was interesting. My first rodeo. So I need to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna mute my camera and I'll come back with a drink and we'll fire up SKALD. You hear that? It's my green tea bottle. I probably shouldn't be drinking something that caffeinated this late at night, but then again, I probably won't go to sleep till midnight. Gotta make myself some fajitas. Maybe I might. So, to conclude, what early 2010s Redditor tier YouTuber nonpartisan issue is Trump gonna take up next? Daylight savings time and then the penny. What comes next? Let's just round this off. Let's go through some of CGP Gray's oldest videos. Yeah, we're probably not gonna get voting reform. That's like that's an endeavor and a half because whatchamacallit, because of how to pass an amendment. All right, elections are locked into fucking law. 2012 didn't happen. History lesson for the History Channel. Oh yeah, Trump will nationalize the History Channel and make it stop playing Ancient Aliens 100% of the time. Primary elections, 8 animal misconceptions, Our Daddy Long Days, Real Spiders. Trump will institute a law firmly declaring in law that daddy long legs are not spiders. Now, does he have a problem with a leap year? Is Pluto a planet? Trump will affirm that Pluto is not a planet. Canada got rid of the penny in 2012. So, yeah. The most Reddit-tier country there could possibly have been. Trump will rename the official pronunciation of Uranus to Uranus. Trump will declare that Texas does not have the right to succeed. Holland versus the Netherlands. Vatican City explained how to become Pope. Debt limit explained. Trump will get rid of the debt limit. Or he'll get rid of it or he'll blow it past his next term, at which point it becomes a Democrat's problem. Because it's very unlikely that the Democrats are going to be able to take back the Senate anytime soon. The House can go either way, and the razor-thin margin as is. But as it stands right now, with the way the partisan slant of various states, it's like looking pretty solidly Republican, plus like 4 or 5 states at this point. We nearly had like a clean sweep. We could have had 56 this last election if Wisconsin, Arizona, Michigan had flipped Republican. So I should probably tell anybody I know that I've got a stream. Canada, under Trump, we will finally fix the U.S.-Canada border such that it is actually a straight line. What is Reddit? Yeah, so again, Redditor tier, here's the guy explain. He made this a members only video? What? I need to stop digging into old CGP Grey videos. This video will hurt you. It feels worse. I don't want to know what that is. The law you won't be told. He didn't have a particular stance on this was good or bad. It's just something, you won't be told about. The law you won't be told about. It's about jury nullification. Look it up. Jury nullification. So, this is American soil. Humans need not apply. Oh, yeah. To a certain extent, he was right about this. Now, the gist of his humans need not apply video is that, this would have happened when I was in college. And I remember some people were like trying to host discussions about this video and its accuracy. The point being that he was projecting that drivers and truck drivers were going to end up being like hit hard. And that actually is a solid 10% of the workforce, people who just drive vehicles for a living. That hasn't come forward. What's looking like is that like menial repetitive labor that like lawyering or paralegals at least will where was I going with this? Accounting and other stuff is going to get some like sedentary white collar labor is going to end up getting like knocked out first, because handling words on paper is easier than getting the robot to manage with the real physical world. Physics and actual like spatial computerization for the 3D world is hard. But being able to read a document and then surmise it and then find out like, oh, here's the contradictory statement. This is where this law applies with this. This is where you're missing out on where this person can save money. I need to do my taxes. That's going to AI's going to eat that up before it eats up the truck drivers. If anything, it's just going to be like, oh, truck drivers don't even have to like do the truck driving anymore. They can just sit in there. And then they have to be the manager of it because... Where's I going with this? Lord of the Rings, Guaranteed Anger, Where's Scandinavia, Brief History of the Royal Family, Not the Confederate Flag, Las Vegas, Isn't Las Vegas, Fox. Oh yeah. Missing Plague. This was based on the whatchamacallit, Guns, Germs, and Steel, which I have now come to realize is not the best book out there. It's a little bit too geographically deterministic and doesn't even allow for basic human serendipity. Oh yeah, this was when under Obama they were going to try to sue Apple to give them a legal backdoor to encrypted devices. Now, ultimately, this was ameliorated because some Israeli company was able to go to the FBI and was like, we can crack the phone for you. So there always seems to be some backdoor way that so we don't have to have a forced government backdoor into all our devices yet. Rules for rulers, death and dynasties, simplistic solution to traffic. Oh yeah, his simple solution. All right, you know what? That's it. Fuck it. Enough with CGP Grey. We're playing SKALD. Enough about CGP Grey. I talked about this way too much. SKALD. We're going to the Forsaken Island of Idra. We need to bust into face Father. The Father, or Father. They don't call him the Father, they call him Father. There you go. Where am I? What even? Alright, let me fix myself. Oh, the game's still playing. No, I'll choke up. Myself a little bit bigger. Alright, continue game. So what happened last time? Yeah, we defeated all the Reavers, but Father, whatever this Father character is still holed up in the Central Keep alongside the docks. And the only way they think we're gonna get in is in through the whatchamacallit, through the catacombs beneath the temple. I'm thinking now, I'm realizing there's this one F key that's been highlighted all the time I've been using this computer. And now that I unhighlighted it, because I just didn't like the white light, now I can click off and it doesn't discontinue the game. I should try this with Total War and see if that works, because that was the most annoying thing when I'm playing Total War is I immediately check off screen and then it starts glitching the fuck out. So that one F key is what was causing that problem, seemingly. Green tea. Actually, I should probably hear the audio, because when I was editing a video, compiling the fight with the Reavers, I noticed that I was too quiet compared to the audio. So, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3, testing. Alright, could stand to go down a little bit. I probably should also figure out how to make sure that these audio tracks are somehow fully distinguished in the video file that comes out of OBS when I'm recording. Turn down a little bit of my own ears that you can't hear. Alright, continue game. Where are we? I went around dicking around doing other side quests. Cutting off my head, I should. You can't see anything. Oh, now it's deciding to get pissy with me. Why does this feel so zoomed in? What's going on here? I just look at my journal. The Zephyr. Chapter 3. Apparently the wreck of the Zephyr has shifted enough the tides that it is now possible to enter it. Did I not go in it? Quests. Storming the Keep. Rescue Embla. Side quest. Fate of the Santa Fury. That's it. The Zephyr's wreck. Alright, so we completed that. I don't have to go back there. So yeah, we should rest because I am beat, she's a little bit beat, and my attunement is all gone, so where's a bed? We got some rations to burn through. God, this place is a mess. No. Bed. Where's it? Goddamn. Can you guys focus on pulling down the poor corpses and give them, like their last rites? God damn it. Rena, she's got 5 diplomacy so she can entertain. What do we need? What do we need? Do I have 5 rations? Man, that'll actually go through them, so. Wow. Fuck it, I've got plenty. I got extra eel, don't I? Fried meat. Or did I go through all my eel? Whatever. Still got, what's this? Squid? We gotta make calamari at some point. My inner Italian's coming out to me. I used to, like, hate it. Now I'm just like, yeah, get the calamari. Get the frito misto. That's just, like, mixed fry. Like, instead of just getting calamari, places in Italy, they'll just, like, batter up a bunch of little small, like, sea creatures, be it crustaceans or fish, and just deep fry that, and then that's your snack. That's an appetizer. An antipasto, so before the pasta, before the main meal. Yeah. So we're splitting 3 roasted eels among all 5 of us. All right. Got everyone 16 cat flesh. Roland failed to fletch arrows. Drina failed to entertain companions. Even fletched 2 arrows. Damn, Eben. Eben. No way to know how to pronounce it properly. Alright, let's just jump into it. Let's go to the catacombs. I hope this doesn't, like, end the game. That would be kind of sad. Like, I swear, it looks like there's more of the island. And what is this Black Priory from the title? Now, like, we're going through this and realize that Father is only of like one guy who controls anything out here. If you find a way to keep, we should talk. Let's remind us of you. Do you have anything else for sale? I do indeed. It's not much given the circumstances, but I have a selection of potions and concoctions in addition to my healing services. Damn. Alright. Air Magic School, Spirit Magic School, Mind Magic School. Maybe one. Oh, what's this? Fireball? Do I not have Fireball? Fire Warrior. I have that. Bardic Magic, Earth Magic, Air Magic, Spirit Magic. One of these might be good for, what's her face? For Drina. Obviously, there are some for me. I did not mean to do that. How much are these things? Maybe I got my full money worth back. What's this one? Web of Roots, Nature Magic School. What's this one? I'm noticing that there's a pattern of 3 dots on here and over here, so maybe that's Earth Magic School, Bardic Magic School, Air Magic School, so... Fireball. I already got Fireball. Do I need anything else? I got potions-wise. I got like 14 small attunements. God, it's so expensive. Oh no, that's a particularly large one. Yeah, it's useful because it takes an action. Yeah, alright, let's move on. Let's just be clear. Let me remind myself. Why do I keep getting that? That was a message. I probably should have read that. Oh wait, she does have 3 points. So, cleric weapons, club accuracy, club damage. I barely use her for that. Let's see here. Faithful expert, increased presence. Presence gives me character's ability to read and react to the surrounding environment and people. I forget what that's about. Where that even works. So, do I invest in body magic school to get her up to tier 3? Yeah, let's invest in that. Save and exit. But feats. I have invested in body magic and not mind or spirit magic. Yeah. Alright. Can I look at this book? Can I not read? Everything here's got like some weird techno future looking thing to them, like out of Danzig's later albums. The musician Danzig. Oh, well, there's a corpse. That's nice. Yeah, I could have probably had a nice like clip there, but I decided to like, oh, I'm gonna drink my green tea right before I see that. So a moment where I could have had like a witty retire is like, oh, there's a corpse. That's nice. Don't have that moments. Like I ruin like any video potential like clippable moments myself. I am my own worst enemy. I need to actually read this stupid thing. Alright. You enter the dimly lit crypt. Your senses are immediately assaulted by the scent of fresh carnage. So maybe that body is kind of fresh. The scent is still faint enough that you are sure whatever awaits you below has not been dead for long. Your suspicions are soon confirmed. At the foot of the stairs ahead of you lies the mangled remains of a man in white, blood-stained robes. Examine the corpse. The corpse belongs to a young man with sunken cheeks and a shaved head. A faded tattoo on his forehead marks him as an acolyte of the temple. Oh, you have to get a tattoo to be an acolyte? Alright. His face is a mask of pain. Why my eyes are closing when I'm talking? This is so annoying. Alright, hold up. Go to VC face. So, reading 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright. See if my eyes close while I'm reading now. A faded tattoo on his forehead marks him as an acolyte of the temple. His face is a mask of pain, terror, or more likely both. As you carefully shift him, intestines spill out with a wet squelch. Don't ever... I had a senior chief hospitalman on my ship at one point, and he warned us, like, never let the intestines rupture, because it will get a stink on you that will never go away. Healing versus 12. Try to determine the cause of death. Drina must roll a 7 or above. That's not too bad. Yes! I'm also on easy difficulty because I'm a bitch. Stranger growth. After examining the corpse, you are horrified to discover the youth's abdomen has been torn apart by claws or fingers. Stranger still are the thin, purple strands festering inside of the wound. How pleasant. Drina steps away from the corpse and whispers a prayer beneath her breath. Beneath her breath. Beneath. I can't read. Her eyes are wide with fear as she takes in the mangled display before her. This is not the work of Reavers. Something else is afoot. Ooh, hot damn. Sounds like fun. What do you mean? I'm looking at myself in OBS and the tracker thing is making my eyes look... and lean my head a little bit back. Did that fix it? Yeah. This man tended the sacred flesh of the dead. These tombs... so what? Does anybody die and their flesh becomes dead just to become dead? Die in this world is to become holy? She trails off and then, as if deciding something, gives a sharp shake of her head. Come, we must find the cause of this carnage. In the fluttering light of the tomb, you can tell her face has turned ashen gray. Let's be on our way. Where to now? I would also like to know where to now, so if anybody's got any suggestions, where to now? Drina peers into the darkness ahead. I am unsure of the tunnel's exact location, save that it lies somewhere in the deep crypts to the south. Save that, I'm not sure of the tunnel's exact location, save that it lies somewhere in the deep crypts to the south. This way. However, given what we have discovered here, I would advise we explore the level for clues before moving on. Let's be on our way. With one final glance at the corpse, you push aside your fear and delve into the blackness ahead. Alright, before I go, see any points. He's got 3 points. Range Master, Archery Expert. I keep on using him for that, so I should probably... yeah. What am I missing out here? Tier 3, Force of Nature. Targets an ally adjacent to the caster, as conditioned, bare-skinned, fortified strength. So, self-but, wow. I didn't save it, so. Web of Roots. Targets all opponents in the sphere target area. All opponents. Adds condition immobilized. That might be useful. God. And, what was the last one? Greater Regeneration. Targets an ally adjacent to the caster. And adds Greater Regeneration. That might not be the worst thing to give me. But, use this for now. Save and exit. Oh. She's got 6 points. Damn. Backstabbing. I probably haven't invested enough in this here. Mobility initiative. Increased initiative, increased athletics, evasive. Increased light armor use. No, she doesn't need that. Increased dodge. Resistance. Weaving blade. Dodging a melee attack whilst armed causes you to deal a small amount of slashing damage to your attacker. I've already picked one trout, so... And I said I would be using her more for, whatchamacallit? Backstabbing shit. So let's see here. For flanking. Backstab expert. Increased backstab damage. That can be pretty devastating when you use it. Increased backstab damage. I want to give something. Blade finesse. Plus 3% crit bonus on blades. Increased thievery. Increased stealth. Yep. Save and exit. Eben. Myself. Roland. Alright. Fully use that. Ooh, greenish flames. Another corpse. Well, and this is a crypt, so I guess that works. So to the south. What's this thing look like? It's just supposed to be a relief. Marble carved relief. Another corpse. What's to the north? This is disturbing. This looks like, oh, are they? Maybe it's an embalming station. Call my soothe my horse. Wow, what is the term? What is the colloquial phrase I'm looking for? Heed your horses. Heave your horse. What is it like? Wow. All right. Moving on. Stepping into the room, you are once terrified and awestruck by the alienness mixed with sanctity, a room not meant for the common eyes where the imperial priesthood plies its strange and sacred rituals. Drinking and Drina begins searching through a pile of tomes on a nearby table. Her face, still ashen gray, pales even further as her attention turns to the corpse in the center of the room. Drina, what is this room? An embalming station is my guess. Drina presses her palms lightly against her face before removing them in a gesture that reminds you of an unmasking. An embalming chamber. Called it. This is where our acolytes preserve the sacred flesh of our dead. So anybody who's dead becomes sacred. There's something about being dead that is fucking sacred in this universe and it's weirding me out. Let's just go. Why? Drina does not look at you as she speaks, her attention already reclaimed by one of the tomes. For those touched by the reticulum, the veil between the living and the dead is thinner. Those touched by the reticulum, the veil between the living and the dead is thinner. Though the flesh may die, an echo persists. With a shake of her head, Drina slams the book shut. This is not the time for theology. We must press on. Leave. No, I want to hear this theology. The corpse belongs to a graying old man. His face is serene, and there is nothing to indicate he did not die of natural causes. Leaning over the body, however, you spot thin strands of some bizarre purplish fungal growth protruding from the man's mouth and nose. So there's this weird... Wasn't that even like what's going on in that well that we found, that grieving mother at the beginning station? Oh, that's what we got? Alright, let's have this table. Thieves' tools. Loot. Glowman. Mercury. Mercury. Just drink that straight. Alright, hold on. There. My right shoulder was cut off. It was driving me insane. Withered hand. Used in potion of Stone Kid. Judged by the rotten scent emanating from the shriveled hand, it was likely cut from the wrist of a freshly risen ghoul. Ghoul? Though desecration of the dead is taboo in Imperial society, the many uses of a ghoul's flesh nonetheless causes it to fetch a hefty price in the black market. So ghouls are a thing, or is a ghoul just a dead person? Alright, let's What's in here? Potions. Lesser tonic of vitality. Lesser tonic of vitality and a fountain. Hopefully that's just water, but the neon blueness of the color doesn't lead me to believe so. Door. Not pickable. Athletics. Alright. Leave. Who's like highest athletics? Wow, I can just left click to find this stuff? Vitality, wounds, soak, precise strike, move, attack, abilities. No, it doesn't show this. Nope. This is face. So, attributes. So athletics is 6, Ibn's is 3, hers is 2. Mine is 4, hers is 1. Rolling it is then. Force. And you took some minor damage doing that. So what? Shock to your kneecaps. All right, corpse. Monk's journal. Loot. We got a glowing lizard eye. Mercury. More mercury. Man, I'm just gonna become Ivan the Terrible at this point. Rot, mold, and sulfur. We're descending into hell, where there's all the sulfurous fumes. All right, what is the? What does the monk's journal say? Sulfur. Potion of fire resistance. I'm a fire mage. I don't need that kind of. I don't need resistance from that. Read. Oh God. 3 pages. At least keep that short. We're working long hours into the night to deal with the recent influx of corpses. What compels these people to act so cruelly? Yesterday we had the corpse of a young boy of no more than 12 years come in. He had been beaten to death by the looks of it. Sacred dead, preserve me. Were it not for the calling, I'm not sure I would have persevered. A glimmer of light, Brother Arun came running up from the crypt, so frightened he had pissed his robes. He claimed he saw something move down in the crypt, something unnatural. We laughed till he fell over, and by the end, so did he. We laughed till we fell over, and by the end, so did he. No doubt he saw one of the rats, but it's funny where the mind wanders when sleep becomes scarce. Something is wrong in the village. They say some kind of riot has broken out. Hierophant Laos said Adrena has gone to investigate and that we monks should stay in the crypt for our own safety. We try to pass the time with work, but I wish we knew what was happening. So Adrena, you knew these people. They came from the lower crypts. All are dead, save me, Brother Arun. And Brother Arun, we have locked ourselves in the storage room. How can this be? How can such abominations walk? There is no light in the afterlife, only black stars. Next. No water. Arun did not wake today. I dare not leave this room. I hear them outside. I too shall pass. Black stars beckon. Alright, so what? There's zombies down here? That's nice. So, Drina, what's up? You knew these people? Next. Man, I'm just thirsty. I just need to drink water, if anything. Quick, I can't pass that. Oh. We're not trying to hide just yet. There's the path. Strange vines of some unknown purplish growth burst forth from the masonry. As you lean in, fine strands reach greedily toward you. Fine strands. You recoil in disgust and decide it's best not to touch the growths. I agree. Hans, get the Flammenwerfer. We're burning this shit. Oh, so we just completely circled around at this point. Yeah. That's it. That's it. That's all there is to this place. Alright. Down, down, down into the deeps. Oh, blood trail. How pleasant. Oh, look. More growths. Strange vines of some unknown purplish growth. It's best not to touch the growths. Yes. This shit's everywhere. You arrive at a dimly lit junction with an intricate mosaic at its center. 4 paths lay before you. As you take in your surroundings, you notice fresh smears of blood leading into the eastern tunnel. Continue. Drain appears into the blackness straight ahead. These corridors lead to the crypts, tombs, where we shall find the entrance we seek. Alas, I know not which path is the correct one, and which may lead us to Wherever madness lies ahead, furthermore, the gate ahead appears to be locked. Furthermore, the gate appears lost. I know not which path is the correct one. Well, I guess looks like I'm gonna have to map this out again. Oh God! The shuffling of bare feet on stone sounds from down the corridor to your left. You are not alone. Vague shapes linger just at the edge of the darkness. Who goes there? Drina shouts. An unmistakable tremble has crept into her voice. Continue. It's zombies. Or some other monstrosities. The terrifying sight of their clawed, bloody fingers reaching toward you conjures the image of the torn apart corpses at the crypt's entrance. You steel yourself, determined you will not meet the same end. Attack! Oh, great, we're getting flanked. Alright, oh, right, she starts. Where does she go? She goes first, though. I'll have her hold her turn, so... No. You over here. Me over here. Like this. We should probably get another character at this point. I'm just realizing. Go. So it's going to be Ibn first, so shoot. Cat, hold your turn. Roland. Maybe I'll have him charge out. Yeah. Sure, whatever, arrows. No, wait. So mark targets. Man, the sound effects are... I swear there should have been a sound effect for mark targets. I'm hearing the music. Well, I want to hear the combat footage, the combat music overlay with my voice. Give me a second. I need to turn down the music a little bit more. All right. I think there should have been a sound effect to Ibn applying marked, whatever it was. Good enough for now. Alright, let's see if this sound effect comes. Yeah, I just barely heard that. Hold your turn. Alright, roll and charge. 18 slashing damage. Nah, I don't want to occupy the space because I want Cat to come in and flank him, so... You know what? Do, Fire Warrior on myself. Yeah, I can hit him with Searing Lash. At the same time. Hey, diddle diddle, straight down the middle. Barely did any damage to me. Or Roland's. Minor Lay on Hands, Cure Moderate Poison, Lesser Regeneration. Yeah, give me Lesser Regeneration. Yeah, get up there. And stab. No backstab. Darn it. Alright, roll. Sorry, Ibn, you gotta... Bear Strength. Where do I strength? Targets any ally adjacent to the caster. No. Fortify Awareness. Fortify Awareness, Fortify Initiative. Minor Lay on Hands. No. Second Wind, Precise Strike. Mark target. Yeah, whatever. Did a Precise Strike, and... Roland, hit him harder. Searing Lash again. Use it while I can. I'm just getting hit. I got lesser regen on me. Alright, Trina, who's it? Oh no, I should have had her defend me. Man, these things are lightweights. They're not hitting unless we're getting hit. I'm not getting any status effects, so So I think maybe we're a bit over leveled for this. Alright. Slash. They are a bit tanky themselves, but I'm like, this is a war of attrition and we're winning. Maybe I should do Fireball. I really don't got anything. And defend herself. Stab. Slash. Miss. Oh, Ibn's getting surrounded. He's also not taking much damage, so I guess these poor mucks just like, you know, not used to fighting, so like we can handle ourselves, but they can't. Or I'm just over leveled. Yeah, Adrena, like, other than healing, so like this just kind of being like, so let's use her like combat wise, maybe a little bit more. So yeah, 10 blunt damage. Maybe Roland needs something. All right, finished him off. I'll do Flame Fist. Let's see if that does anything on him. That did a significant amount of damage. Cat's getting, she's not doing anything. So these zombies, like, they're not really doing anything. They're pretty weak. I'm just setting myself up to get jinxed here, so. Stab. Why don't we disengage? Slash. Moving to block him. I don't know. Myself a Fire Warrior. They gave me 2 attacks. Slash again. Eight piercing damage. Actually, save arrows. This is a waste. Finished. Very nice. Yeah. Let's see what the precision strike does. 12 slashing damage. Fire Warrior on myself. And I get 2 attacks. Sweet. No. Yes. Alright, so I'm now just noticing that Fire Warrior seemingly gives me 2 attacks. Charge plus 2, but no backstab. Yeah, so let's shoot that guy. 17 piercing damage, that's good. That's nice. Flame Fist, maybe let's knock him out. Just keep on hitting. Man, I burned through so much attunement. Probably wasn't worth it. My magic abilities just aren't that powerful. He's immune to injured arm. Yeah, finish him. Oh, here, sure. Yeah, let's get a minor lay on hands while we're at it. Oh, I got this one. My kill. Yeah, you get it, cat. I think she's got a male coif on now. Oh, so this is where the... So I guess these are ghouls. Copper locket, 16 gold, and another winter hand. Or... Ah. Sorry, I had flatulence. So I paused for a second. Alright, well. Go to inventory. Consume. I probably should have made more of these. There we go. Man, that actually ate through a lot. Locked, so we gotta explore around. But what's this? We're just looting corpses now? Is that what we're reduced to? It's a full hallway, and that's a bunch of skulls. I want to go this way. Oh, God. Another poor monk. Oh, I just noticed something. Going back to the monk's journal. Yesterday, sacred preserved me. Were it not for the calling, I'm not sure I would have persevered. My brother Arum came back running. Next. Something has happened in the village. This is, by village doesn't mean Horan. They say some kind of riot has broken out. Hierophant Leos said Drina has gone to investigate and that the monks should stay in the crypt for our own safety. We try to pass. So I'm assuming that Hierophant Leos is the guy we were talking to in the temple. What happened to him? He told him to stay in the... Here's the thing. If he stayed in here with them, how did he survive when everyone else died? He may not have, so I may be suspicious of him out of nowhere. So he may have told all the monks to stay in the temple while he went out to investigate what's going on, and then had to flee the city. So, unfortunately, leaving all his acolytes behind. Just food for thought. Maybe the Hierophant... Oh, these ghouls look even more messed up. Yeah, we'll do back it up like this. No, we'll do it like this. Yeah, so looks like Cat can walk here if need be, so if they come in, she can get a stab on them. Oh, these fuckers are fast. Fireball, no. Mark of Illumination, Inferno. Are these things vulnerable to fire? No, that barely did anything. I apologize. Alright, Roland's gonna go charging in because that's him. And he completely missed. God damn it, Roland. Sure, minor lay on hands, everyone. Cat took that harder than anybody else. Alright, well, she's exposed, so hopefully that was... Alright, let's focus on this guy, so... Mark target. No sound effect. And shoot. What did he get hit with? What's his status effect? He's just confused. Man, everyone's stunned. Whose turn is it even? Does doing mark target twice do anything? Well, I got inspired out of it. Oh. I'm not stunned anymore. Oh, but they're definitely hitting her with it. Actually, Cat, go around. And Ibn again. Mark target. Shoot. And Roland's actually getting his ass handed to him. Alright, charge! Searing Lash, I got you lined up, fuckers. Man, that stun ability is... That shit is annoying. Any ability, pierce armor, precise strike, hamstring, hiding combat, precise strike. 8 piercing damage. No backstab bonus. Mark target again. What are these things? So these are full ghouls. What were the other things? Searing Lash. We get 2 with 1 stone. Finally enhanced Roland. I need to get she needs to get better lay on hands. Maybe these things like can't suffer from backstab. Charge. To actually no, I'm burning through my attunement too much. Another amount of lay on hands. Stab. Miss. God damn it, cat. You just hold your turn. Alright, fine. Shoot. And he's finished. Alright. Good enough. Why is my shoulders like tilted? Wait a second. Yeah, I'm tilted for some reason. There we go. Withered Hand and 2 golds. I can't pick it up. It's glitched. Leave. Look. 214 gold and a fine dagger. We can sell that later. Now, how does it actually compare? Worse in every way for only just the same crit damage. So yeah, we'll scalp that later. Fine Warhammer. Oh, let's see what's in here. Beautifully carved sarcophagus before you features effigy depicting a man with a sharp aquiline features and a stern gaze. Open the sarcophagus. Dreenar, you're not going to complain? The lid begins to slide off as you push against until suddenly a hissing screech emits from the interior of the sarcophagus and the lid trembles violently as it's forced back into place by some unholy force within. Someone or something is pitting its will against you. Athletics, force it open. Failure, cat only has 2 athletics. Continue. Pushing hard as you can, you are met with unnatural resistance as well as something is holding the lid shut from within. Perhaps there's another way of opening the tomb. Yeah. The other way is Roland does this. Open sarcophagus. Athletics plus 7, attempt to force it open. Oh, it's a static test. Never mind. Alright, you actually, we need to... Minor lay on hands to cat. Oh, that fixed her all the way. Lay on hands to Ivan. Minor lay on hands to herself. Good enough for now. Man, my attunement is dog shit. Okay, so we can open that one. We got Masterwork, no, Boots of Thievery. Loot, alright, no. I know who that goes to. No encumbrance, plus 1 soak. That's nice. Plus 1 to Thievery. So, yeah, turning into a Master Thief. Opal necklace, a crude rapier. How's our inventory looking? We're getting close. We need to go around and sell some stuff. Oh, more fucking ghouls. God damn it. Give lesser regeneration. Man, I just don't have that much attunement, so I gotta... Let's see. No. Mark target. And... I gotta look into what's the point of fortifying awareness. Whatever. Shoot. Alert it. Alert it. Yeah. Under my feats. I should check that out. Unable to backstab, so I guess I can't backstab these guys. So maybe I shouldn't be like using cat for this. You know, just defend ally. And defend yourself. Defend ally, defend self. That is like, oh wait. I'm stunned or confused. Shoot. $17 slashing damage. Oh, I lost my turn, so. Finally on hands, cure moderate poison, lesser damage, cure moderate disease. So I probably need to figure out how to get her to the body magic school or mind magic school to undo this if we're gonna encounter more of these fuckers. You know what? Why don't we swap? Keep shooting. We can do rapid shot. Oh, that nuked his ass. I keep on saying nuked when I get like an insta kill like that. Go up this way. Cat, you get back and shoot. God, motherfucker. Fire. Drina, you suck at combat. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Which one should I even pick? We got 21 broadhead arrows. We got some hunting arrows. We got some crude arrows. 4 arrows. Got plenty of hunting arrows. So, what even was I burning through? Bodkin arrows? Damn, I should have been saving those. So, equip. What? Equip. I used a turn. Alright. Precise strike. Not gonna do much. What arrows are you using? But you use the hunting arrows. No, make the equip. But that uses your turn. Whatever. These things don't hit too hard, so. Damn, with the poor arrow, he was taken from just at nearly all wounds to none. I'm just getting stunned. God damn it, I can't get a fucking move in edgewise. God damn it. Alright, focus on it. Oh, she's at the last. God damn it. What? That's just, I thought I could have like. Defend ally. I need it. I'm tanking here and I shouldn't. Yeah, fine. Finish him off. Actually, let's do rapid shot again. Inspiration. Up and around. Oh, but he used all his turns. Immune to backstab. So yeah, these things are just straight up immune to backstab. Oh well. Drina, just tank for the time being. Shoot. Man, I'm just sitting this one out. Defend me. Defend yourself. Finish the job. Thank you, Roland. So, man, they had it out for my ass. Masterwork Travel Boots of Athletics. Loot. Does he even have... He doesn't have boots, so... More athletics. +1 athletics. Hey! I know what we can do now. You are met with unnatural resistance, almost as something is holding the lid shut from within. Straining with all your might, you overpower the unknown force and stumble forward as the lid suddenly shifts. There is little time to catch your breath, for something is emerging from the newly opened... I just awakened an enemy, didn't I? Who drags me from the black stars? Okay, so the death after this is the black stars. Maybe the stars I looked at through that astrologer's telescope, or astronomer's telescope. Screams the skeletal figure as it emerges from the blowing dust. Its regal, ancient armor seems to glimmer in the faint light. 1,000 curses are too few. The creature raises its sword in the air and it charges toward you. Man, curiosity is gonna kill the cat here with me at some point. I'm just like way too eager. Like, yes, there is a grave that is explicitly keeping you from opening it. And as soon as I think I have the ability to open it, once I got those boots, I immediately run up to it, not realizing that there seems to be something in there that doesn't want to be let out. Cat, you go this way. You're gonna go around. And who's gonna handle it? We got like one track for this. What, man, I can't just like focus. God damn it. You go here. Ibn. No. Ibn goes back here. Or up here. Sure. Let's do it. Hold your time. I know you can get a charge in, so. Mark target. Shoot. Miss. 9% stealth. Hold for the time being. Character's gonna hold action once they... Ah, fuck. Defend. Defend. Wait, what is it? What does Mark of Illumination do again? Illuminated... Just defend. We're gonna get him boxed in. Defend. Oh god, he hits hard. Fuck. I dug too deep and greedily. Can we backstab? Immune to backstab. Everything that is undead is immune to backstab. Crap. Disengage. I'm bleeding. Fuck, I need a drink. Something. Potions. I probably need something else. Girl cider, brandy, mead. Acid immunity, blessed. Cure poison, cure disease, potion of stone skin. Yeah, let's take that. Alright, so maybe he critted me really quickly. Vitality wounds soak 0 to 9. Dodge. You know what? Let's break out the flaming arrows. The one flaming arrow, equip. And, yeah, fire. 5 fire damage. Pierce armor, sure. Swap for a second. I need to get up there to provide healing. Keep slamming on him. We think we got this. Oh my god. Miss. You suck. Minor lay on hands. Give me back up. I'm gonna get hurt so bad. Again. God damn. Minor lay on hands. Fire warrior. Flaming fists. Precise strike. Alright, we got him. Man, he did not like me. Then again, maybe he sensed it was my internal greed. Ooh, a sword. That disturbed him, so he said, like, okay, your buddy Roland may have opened this, but you're the one who's ordered him to do it, so I'm gonna fuck you up, dip ass. The Lake Blade. Ancient half plate. Loot. Alright, well, let's observe what we got here. Let's actually, let's see here. No. Potion of Fortify Will. No. Yeah. Consume. Simple enough. Alright, I can't wear this. But can Roland wear this? Ancient half plate. Versus, so 7 soak, 2 encumbrance, plus 2 to initiative. Not worth it. Rena. Minus 2 encumbrance. Not sure. Equip. Wait, so hold up. The fine armor. So increased soak for slightly 1 less encumbrance. Nah, let's leave it at that. We can probably sell this. But this thing, medium blade. I can't use a medium blade. Darn it. Slashing, magical, enchanted. Accuracy plus 2. Damage 3 to 10. Crit. I cannot wield this. Eben can wield this. But its accuracy is down for no major damage. Stunningly rot. Longsword of ancient design. The blush sheen of its metal never seems to lose its luster, given it its name. You recover the sword from the crypt under Horan. Enchanted with what? Can't seem to use it. Find more acts of defense. Increase accuracy, but I made rolling a 2-hander. And increase dodge of the wielder by +1. Nah. Keen fine dagger. Yeah, I gotta go around and sell some stuff. It's getting late. I'm coming up on 2 hours. I'll probably go another half hour. Let it go. No viewers as usual. Alright, what's in here? Crude mace, large shield, silver ring, gold, loot. I probably need it. God, there's more of this fucking growth shit. Alright. Probably need to go to the market and sell off some stuff. Lower my weight. Masterwork leather armor. Loot. Masterwork leather armor of agility. Soak 4 for 0 encumbrance. Did he use that? Versus 2, but you don't frontline. Cat does frontline. Alright, make her flank. Alright. Does she need a shield? Do I need a shield? Maybe that would help, if I had a shield. Let's go with that. Maybe giving myself a shield will help. Not, like, get absolutely bodied. You're encumbered and cannot move. This means you're carrying more weight than your current strength score allows. Round shield of survival. Dodge +2. Equip. Am I encumbered? My encumbrance is 0. Adrena, does the shield help you at all? Oh yeah, it's a little bit better. Alright. I can't wield a shield, darn it. Wait. How do I know my oh, yeah, we need to get rid of some stuff. Yeah, I need to go. Alright, before I do this, let's exit the cave and go to the underground place and sell off some crap. What can we drop? Drop a ration, drop a key, drop the monk's journal. That doesn't weigh anything, though. Crude Warhammer, drop. Yeah. Exit. Yeah, we need to go sell some stuff, so we're gonna exit the tombs. Leave, and we're gonna, I don't know, go to the underground. Let's see what we can sell upstairs. Part of me wants to go to the to the Rat Queen's Den. Nope, not in here. So, can I wear a shield? I guess I can. So that's +1 to my survival, so why not? Exit. I wonder how I'm gonna connect it. I don't know. Do you have anything to say, buddy? I wish to talk. Yes, do you have anything? No. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's go. See what stores are available. There's the main hall and... Show me your wares. Continue. Will pay me 156 for this. What about this? This item can't be traded. God damn it. What's this? Sparrowhawk. Way outside my price range. The Tyrant. Sell brandy. Probably heal while we're up here and get our attunement up to bat. Can I can't go up the stairs. Right. Blacksmith. I wonder. So, Matthias' sword. I don't need it, and it's 6 pounds dead weight right now. So, 140, 140, 140. Let me see what the people, wow, oh, it's Oleg's body. God damn. The Reaver bodies are still around here. Where am I going? Oh, wait. Keep going across. Nope. Probably minimal dialogue options. Nope. Keep going. Go down. Turn down. And then we get to the undercrypts. Continue. Where do we go? West. South. West. South. Exit west into the underhalls. Well, so 140, 140 was the price. What do you offer me for the sword? Am I about to get ripped off? How did you end up here? Let me see your wares. So, Matthias' sword, he'll offer me 140. Alright, so I'm not getting any major difference. Accurate masterwork. +2 chance, +2 hits. So, sell. Fine cutlass. Sell. 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 Fine dagger. Sell. Fine scimitar. Sell. Fine war axe of defense. Sell. Fine warhammer. Medium club. I think, no, I'm just gonna say that, what's her face, Drina has got it, pretty well in hand with whatever she's got. Sell. Keen fine dagger, +1 to base damage. Sell. Well, I got like more food weighing me down than anything else. The astronomer's journal. Weapons, that's about it, and a crude short bow. Sell for 17 gold. Wow, I actually made a decent chunk of change from that. Matthias' sword. Masterwork Dagger of Frost. A small amount of extra cold damage. Masterwork Short Sword. What do I even have? Masterwork Short Sword. Yeah, so not worth it. What do I even have? Perfect Health. Grants the wearer immunity to disease. That's useful. Alright, you. Let's talk a bit. We have, how do you end up here? I wish to see your wares. Alright, so. Baubles. And such. Amethyst. Everything. Yeah, so. Sell. Brass necklace, sell. Copper locket, sell. Copper necklace, sell. Opal necklace, sell. This crowbar is 5 pounds. I have 28 pounds of rope. I'll sell. Let's leave it at that. Silver ring, sell. Random lantern, sell. I have 11 pounds of ham. .6 pounds of beef. 0.3 pounds of sugar. I wish I would order it based on how much weight it has. That's unweighted. It's 1 pound. That's no weight. It's like all the small things. Wait, what was this? Scale. Potion of acid resistance, potion of fortify will. It's 5 pounds. It's the most heaviest thing. And none of these things are it. Oh, exit. Who sells armor around here? Not you, Matthias. See what you have. Old shears. How many give you this? 247? Yeah, sell. Studded leather, sell. Fine leather armor, sell. Man, I just got tons of shit. Probably like a ton of it is food. I should probably go around and sell off eggs. I got 13 eggs for 1.4 pounds. It shouldn't be adding up to this much. I guess it's just all our weight. Is that the problem? Nautical Guild Seal. This item can't be traded. Who do we turn it into, though? Full helmet, headwear, soak +2 encumber. It probably sucks. Sell. 5 pound shovel. I think I burned through. Weaving comb. Sell. Worn dice. Sell. Let's try and sell some crap to what's his face over here. You see your wares. Continue. Sell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sulfur for 3. Gill thin. Potion of agility, potion of stone skin. I need to buy, what's this, what I need to buy from it are recipes, if anything else. Potion of heroism. Sure. Blessed. Yeah. Acid immunity. Acid resistance. Potion of agility. Sure. Potion of cure disease. Potion of cure poison. Potion of dire form. Probably useful. Electric immunity. Electric resistance. Electric fire immunity. Fortify will. Potion of frenzy. Maybe this might be worth something having, because I keep on getting fucking stunned. Lasts until kind of plus 2 to willpower. Willpower describes character's ability to withstand mind-affecting conditions, such as those caused by spells. Yeah, that's probably useful. Potion of frenzy, lesser frenzy. Potion of greater restoration. Potion of panic immunity. Potion of regeneration. Potion of speed. Potion of stone skin. Yeah, buy another one of those. Potion of strength. A 63 GP. Yeah. All right. Where are we at weight-wise? Alright, so we got 100 pounds of wiggle room. Let's go eat to our hearts. Let's go rest and eat to our heart's content. Leave. No, continue. East. North. East. North. Exit north to the sewers, leave. Alright, let's go upstairs and rest and eat. Let's weigh ourselves down. Where are we here? Oh, we're at the, let's get out. Still no viewers. Still no viewers. Story of my life. Let's make some ham sandwiches. Pumpkin pie, grilled leeks, parmesan, baked potato, baked onions. An eel, salted fish, roasted eel, craft. Grilled leeks, craft. Can I do a cheese sandwich? I need dark bread. Used in baked oysters. What is like croutons and cheese sandwich. How do I make bread? Farmer's omelet. So let's craft a few of those. These are my potatoes. Pumpkin pie. Got everything except sugar. Crap. Baked onion. Alright, let's eat. One ration, or, you know. Pumpkin pie. Sure, one over. Alright. Begin rest. We'll push a little further into the caves and then into the crypts, and then I'll call it a night. Alright, back down into the crypts. But I got a shield now. Waka 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 waka. For the love of God, can we take down the fucking bodies? Or is that the next chapter? No, stop touching the undergrowth. Thinking of that movie, we can't go this way. We've been exploring around this way. Where do we even go? Marked. What? We were in here. Wait, is that the stupid fucking growth again? Shit, that's just on the ground. Yeah, it's where I left. I forget what I did. No! Stop touching the growth. Fine, Warhammer. Yeah, so what's her face? Your stealth skill doesn't actually do anything, so just stack up here. Leave channel 4, what's her face, to fight. What are my abilities are? Spellburn. No, thrust and parry. Executes an attack, adds condition defending. Alright, let's keep it going. Well, we got them boxed in unless they're about to come this way. Let's... Wait, why can't I act this one? Can't use thrust and parry. Dunstan must be within reach of valid targets. Okay, do fireball. Yeah. What's her fate? This guy looks uglier, so let's focus on him. Immune to backstab. Alright, get some decent arrows. Yeah, sure, use the broad-headed arrows. Let's see, equip the poor arrows for now. Alright. Mark target. Oh yeah, they are gonna come around. They're gonna flank us. Who's taking it? Defend ally. Defend self. Shoot. 17 piercing damage. I think I'm standing tall for now, so Rena swap. Yeah, I can win this war of attrition, but oh damn, goddamn, somebody's gonna keep on getting. Yeah, shoot him. Oh, got him. Rena, I thought you would have some strength against this shit. Alright. Yeah, you do that. Actually, wait, since you're here, might as well. Stab. I need to check something. Mark target. Marks a target, mark condition, which confers -2 penalty to dodge for the rest of the encounter. Marked. And change to, I don't know, broadhead arrows. See if that does any difference. Yeah, equip. Oh yeah, get over here. Let's try her abilities. I haven't used any of Drina's combat abilities yet. But she can't hit to save her fucking life. This just sucks. No. Rapid shots. Oh, at least Drina can, like, tank it as well. No. Yeah, no, you focus on that. Sure, stunning blow. Let's see if that hits. No! Some of the guys just can't even hit. Alright. Like, I'd hope these, like, would be... Like, I swear, what is the enemy that I'm going to counter that is weak to fire? Yay, we got some inspiration. Side precise strike. Defend for when that guy comes down here. Looks like there's more up there, so... Does Flaming Fist do anything on you? Oh, that finished him at least. $14 slashing damage. Hopefully that's through all of its vitality. Drainage defend. Yeah, so slash once, and then Fire Warrior. No! Fireball. Crap. Yeah, just shoot. Yeah, go around. 9 blunt damage. Shoot. 9 piercing damage. Mark target. Yeah, finish them off good. Roll and run. You're gonna lose your chance to kill it. Defend. Shifting. Fire. Mark target again. 19 piercing damage. Roland, get over here. What does Shield Rush do again? Or an attack that pushes your opponent back. One square if successful deals normal damage. So that wouldn't do anything. Fear Litany. Fortified Will. Removes conditions fear-filled, panicked. No, wait. Maybe I should have been using that. Imperial Litany targets the character themselves. Oh, so it'd been useful on her. Whatever. 9 blunt damage. Shoot. Rapid shot. Take him out. And again. Finished. Finite. Why is my model keep on tilting off? Another 4 withered goddamn hands. I don't need these things. 254 gold, damn. Another 224 gold. Nobody gonna object that I'm just robbing graves at this point. 201 gold. Gold necklace. Alright. It came through here. I guess we circled it back. Let me just check real quick. Well, that solved that issue, so let's circle around at least. Loot. Alright, how are we doing on inventory space? Oh, crap. No, we still got 100 pounds worth to go. Opal necklace loot. This growth shit is everywhere and it's annoying. A fine dust whirls as you progress through the chamber, filling your eyes and nose with a burning sensation that sends you into an uncontrollable fit of sneezing and eventually retching. The sound looms in the echoing chamber and makes your ears ring as stars flash before your eyes. As you reel to escape the invasive spores, you end up crawling on hands and knees towards the exit. A mist seems to be filling the room, or is it simply your vision fading to black? Fortitude versus 10. Fight the sensation. Saved. Strangely, though, through the dim veil, you see something. Basalt towers loom across a dead landscape. A strange piping reverberates through all your being. You manage to cover your face with a piece of clothing as you shield your face from the impossible vista in the mist. You struggle to gain control of your breathing. Howling wind mixes with the piping, and for a moment you hear the fluttering of tattered robes. Instinctively you continue covering your eyes. Then, cutting through the maddening noise, you hear a voice as clear as crystals. Drina's is reciting a prayer. Then, as suddenly as it started, all is silent. Relief floods through you as you look up and find yourself still in the darkened tomb chamber. Kat grabs your arm with wild eyes. She looks as if she's going to say something, then gives up. Get up. As you scramble to your feet, you have a chance to take in the strange growths that fill the chamber for the first time. Examine the tentacles. Alien tentacle-like roots burst obscenely from the floor before branching off into a myriad of smaller partitions that seem to spread throughout the entire complex. The growths seem to writhe with peristaltic motion. Excuse me. And you draw near, strands lift up to reach greedily towards you. You've seen this before in the well near the farmhouse where you landed on Idra. Yes, like I said. Dunstan, let's be on our bloody way, yeah? Kat spits as she backs away towards the door. Examine the tentacles more closely. I don't know what's for my own good. I should not be this curious. The growth seemed to shudder with anticipation. Lore +5, survival +I. Have you encountered this in nature somewhere? Drina, what is happening here? You've read of this before. I've got pretty good lore. Static test, yes. This organism defies any known taxonomy, but there are books, forbidden books, that speak of such things. Algion of Ir wrote of how he saw vast squirming masses shift in the pale light of distant stars, and certain unspeakable Shadowahit texts talk of the crawling doom that comes from Erewhon. You shudder. It is best not to think of such things. Growth seen to shudder. Survival +5. You fail to learn anything about it. Continue. Drina, what do we have here? Drina's face is wet from sweat as she continually and wordlessly recites some prayers. As you address her, she stops suddenly and fixes you with her gaze. This is madness given form, and it's this the most sacred places, the home of the dead. She draws her breath and seems to compose herself. We must venture to stamp out this foulness. What can we do? This city is built on ancient foundations. There are crypts below that are far more ancient than this. What must be where the abomination is being spawned? Then again, this is no coincidence. Whatever madness has befallen Idra, this is all a part of the same curse, and for now, there are still living that need our aid. As much as it pains me to leave this foulness alive in the crypt, we must press onward and through to the castle. All I ask is that once we retake the city, we will come back here and restore the sanctity of this place. I'm with you, Drina. We shall see. Keep the party motivated, yes. Even though maybe that won't come to pass. Alright. Wait, who's got the most survival skill? Weakly diseased. Hold up. Cast spell, cure minor moderate disease, cast spell. There. Attributes. He's got survival 4. He's got 3 points. He has 6 survival. Oh, I didn't have him, so. Oh, nothing in here, I guess. Alright, that was that way. What's in here? We've got them surrounded. No, cat over here. Drina, you behind me. Yeah, sure. Let's go with this setup. Oh, insta-kill with the backstab. Alright, that's nice. Yeah, Fire Warrior. No, slash him. Concentrate force. Just defend me. Defend. Can you shoot him? And finished. Hide in combat. Who's gonna get there first? Let's do Fire Warrior again. Doesn't cost too much, so I can slash. Slash again. Just defend. And, wait, mark target. And insta-kill, so. These were nothing to me. You dumb little worm things are nothing to me. Chitin. Used in certain spells, or certain, whatchamacallit, more gold. Used in, wow, I can't speak right now. I need to get off, I need to eat, I need to read more solo leveling, manhwa, and then get the hell out of here. We're just stacking up gold at this point. Ruby necklace. What's in here? More gold. Is anybody gonna object that we're just grave robbing these crypts right now? Nobody. Man, I am making bank right now. Go south. Anybody in here? Primordial Ring of Strength. Loot. You have a ring, man? Tempest Ring of Survival. No. You have that, and you have the Ring of Survival. There we go. 3 encumbrance for... Nah, you don't frontline. You don't need that. We're gonna sell that later. Alright. Fine Dagger. Topaz. Wow, nothing much here. 4 scale mail. And our inventory is at... We're at 520. When did that happen? When did that jump? We're still getting close to our limit, but... Alright, scrounge enough as it is. As you approach the entrance to the large vault, you can't help but notice the slightest of drafts in the otherwise stale air of the crypt. The secret tunnel must lie somewhere inside. Continue. Boss time? Hello? Who might you be? Nothing in here? Alright. Oh god! You're worse than what your pixel art depicts. Standing atop the stone dais is the emaciated form of what appears to have once been a king. Rust has long since destroyed much of its royal armor, and what little flesh remains on its skeletal form is covered in the same crawling purple fungus that seems to infect these tombs. I am nothing but inquisitive, so I will ask, who are you? You do not know the White Bellows? I am Enar, All-King, Lord of Idra, wielder of the mighty Lake Blade. Oh, you mean the sword I have? So wait, I got the Lake Blade off that guy in the crypts above. Or somewhere else around here. Just a little bit back. And why do you linger here? The White emits a pain moan as he reaches for the empty sheath at his waist. I shall not rest until I have reclaimed the blade Joran the usurper stole from me. Okay, so I guess that was Joran. Perhaps we'll see. I have your blade. You present the sword taken from Jiran the Usurper's tomb. Is this the sword that was stolen from you? The White King surges forward. The Lake Blade, give it to me. I'll keep it for myself. Sure, take it. Wishing to put an end to the tomb's horrifying curse, you give the ancient sword to the king. He takes it from you eagerly, and then with a final sigh that echoes eerily throughout the crypt, the ancient creature returns once more to its slumber. Be on your way. Plus 1000 XP, so completely missed a fight. Good thing I didn't sell that sword. And can I force to fight with him? Nothing here? Just further down. Huh. Sort of anticlimactic. Oh, yeah, this has got to be a Reaver Den. Alright, going for 2.5 hours. Oh. Moans and soft sobs mixed with the stench of unwashed bodies and rotting corpses packed densely in the castle's cells stand rows and rows of men, women, no doubt those who were taken alive when Horan fell. Continue. At first they recoil in terror at the sight of you, then as they realize you're not their cruel captors, madness overcomes them as they grasp desperately at you through the bars. Water, comes the cry from one part's throat. Calm yourselves, I'll try to help as best I can. You find a bucket of water and ladle it, quickly distribute water as best you can to the desperate prisoners. A haggard woman who looks like she's aged a decade in the last days grabs your hand and kisses it. The Golden Dead has sent you. We'll be free soon, I can feel it in my bones. What's happening here? We were dragged from our homes when the Reavers went bad. They went from house to house, killing some and taking others. It was like they knew exactly who to take and who to kill. It was insanity. Pure insanity. I'll never forget the screams and the cries. Yeah, I bet you won't. Her hand begins to tremble. Continue. Another woman places her arms around her in a comforting gesture and continues. They've been keeping us here for days, with no food and little water. But in the last hours, they've been coming and taking groups of 3 or 4 up to the Sea of Father, those who go don't know. I'm looking for someone, a woman named Embla. A hush falls all over the crowd. I know her, says the woman. They took her in the last group. Oh wow, so we find Embla. Man, I hope this isn't like the end of the... Okay, so maybe we reunite with Embla and she becomes a 6th party member. And then we get a few more chapters where we have to figure out how we get off the ship. Maybe we have a whole plot line where we're about to get off a ship with, what was his name? I already forget his name. That we rescued from the Rat Queen with his ship, but then we get crashed back or forced back, and we have to figure out why we're locked down on this island. Me prognosticating a little bit too much. Back to the story. A hush falls over you. I know her, says the woman. They took her in the last group. She's with Father now. 3%. I need to go, but let me try picking these locks. Static test is 7. The dismay of the desperate prisoners who fail to pick the massive locks. These people must be left to their own devices for now. Perhaps another way of freeing them can be found ahead. Leave. No. Cat. Really? I hate that when it's just like there's an obvious... So if I had just saved... Hold on. Auto save. Dunstan level 12. Horan. Core. Hold up. Let's save. Do a Dunstan save scum. Overwrite. Yes. And load that auto save. Load. Oh crap. Alright, save time. We're just gonna load my save scum. Go back. Yeah, no. Oh, what's this? Oh. God, so gruesome. I could get you out. I have a master thief here. This is bullshit. you need an attunement. Before we end this. Alright. I will fight Father. We will fight Father and end this. Once and for all. So, actually, we're gonna stealth it as much as we can. Hide. You over there. No. You over here. Even back here. Let's go. Hold turn. Get him. Reaver. I don't know. I think they're all melee, so pick it either. 45, 28. Up. I didn't mean to do that. Fire Warrior. Critical hit. No. Damn. Yeah, just minor lay on hands me for right now. And then defense. Oh, finally, some human enemies that like backstab and other effects actually will do damage on. And defend ally. Charge +1, 9 piercing damage. Oh, damn, she can tank pretty well. Tank better than me, my character, if anything. All right, mark target. Yeah, she needs help, so let's shoot from afar with that. Not playing fists. All right, Drina, try. Hey, I think that may have been the first person she's killed this entire game. And finished him. Alright. Broad hit arrow. He doesn't have any armor, so I guess that works to our advantage. Dark bread. Finally. Oysters. Finally. Rations, penny buns, sugar, loot. So we can cook up as much as we want. Dried meat, butter. Oh man, no wonder they were held up here so well. This is the like the town stores or something. How's our inventory? We got 20 points left. Minor lay on hands on Cat. Get her up. And let's do also minor lay on hands on Roland. Me and I will consume. Right. Stealth. Sneak, 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 sneak. Well, the small band of Reavers stand swaying in the half-light of the dimly lit room. They look pale and drawn, and their eyes distant. It strikes you that, in their fervor, they have likely neither eaten or slept in the last days of chaos. These men are being driven beyond their limit by what you don't dare speculate. One of them blinks a few times as he notices you, and an oddly beatific smile falls over his face as their lethargy is replaced by the prowling aspect of some predator. You immediately recognize the man as the leader of the first Reaver band you came across when you entered Horan. Oh. Ah, you came. His voice is hoarse, dry, and there is a genuine note of gratitude in it. Where's this going? Where is this going? He's waiting, you know. It's your turn. Now to go to father. Come, let me take you. Take me to father. What are you doing to the prisoners? Prisoners, the man asks slowly as if he doesn't understand the question. Then a broad smile spreads across his face. Oh, they're not prisoners. They're acolytes, chosen ones. Father will weigh them, and the ones he finds worthy, they go on the ships. The ships? Such wonders they will see. Oh, sacrifice them to, like, whatever the Cthulhu-esque squid monster that was also the same thing that wrecked our Zephyr ship, the Man's Stone. Die, scum. Yeah, let's, I'm gonna be a little bit bold here and kill him, because I want to, thin the herd before I face father. Man laughs manically. We'll stand here again and again and again, and you'll take my hand soon enough. You always do. Alright. Go this way. Cat. Let's go like this. Really? Defend. Reaver Scout. Reaver Scout. Reaver Blackguard. 65 wounds. 9 wounds, but higher vitality. Plus 4 dodge. Plus 5 dodge, so mark target on him. Mark target on him. Or these scouts. Defend yourself. Oh, they can walk around that way? Okay. I don't like Cat so isolated out here, but screw it. 13 slashing damage. Yeah, mark target and shoot. Fire warrior. And searing lash. Mine only on hands. And just defend. Piercing damage. No, you can handle that guy well enough. I can handle this guy well enough. Mark him. Let's just double up, just in case. No. 9 piercing damage. Alright, Cat took that pretty well. Fire Warrior. Let's do Flaming Fists. Oh, that got him. That got him. Actually, I'm gonna go this way and defend Cat. And just defend. You're too good of a tank. Take him down so we can, he's almost down, so mark target, take him out. Injured. Heal Cat, keep her going. Defend. Cat, you disengage for now. Mark target. Fire. Actually didn't do that much damage to her, so let's just keep it going. So, bend me. So we got him surrounded. Defend yourself. Yeah. Critical backstab. Oh, did he get second wind? Whatever, screw you. My turn. Save your arrows. We're gonna need them. Loot. So what was that about coming back, fucker? Anybody in here? Loot. Brandy. Fortify will. Loot. Are we encumbered yet? Just picking up shit. Loot. Can I eat something to, cannot be used like this. Well, that's lucky. That probably is a result of being on easy difficulty. It's over here. Armory key. Were they holding people in the armory? You can go back for them. Let's do that. No, it's not. So I guess that actually was a dungeon. Armory key discovered. Discovered inside the Keep of Horin. Exit. Where's the armory? Unlocked. Okay, so we can, plenty of poor arrows. Buckler of Defense. Oh, she's got 3 points. Backstab. Vein Strike. Executes an attack. If the attack is successful, the following effects target the opponent. Bleeding. Versus, what would I get here? Thrust and parry. Nah. Thievery Master, Smoke Bomb, increased stealth. Now we're probably gonna go with that. Save and exit. Myself. I got 3 points. I'm not gonna get anything here. I got Arcane Rush. The first time you take a wound, hit point damage each combat, you automatically gain 32. Okay, so if I start, I'm gonna, save it on that. Cat. Feats, you got anything? Rena. Time for more spells. Club accuracy. Whatever. It's not gonna be worth anything right now, so save and exit. So, Bear Strength, Serpent's Grace, Fortified Agility, targets an ally adjacent to the caster adjacent to you, Lesser Haste, lasts until end of turn, +3 movement, Moderate Lay on Hands, yeah, no, we're gonna need that, Pestilence, adds conditions severely diseased, Miasma, targets all opponents in the aura target area, adds conditions disturbed, strong poison, Circle of Healing, Greater Lay on Hands, Greater Regeneration. You must choose Corporeal Restoration. Targets any opponent or ally adjacent to the caster. Removes the conditions with tags, blinders. We'll go with Moderate Lay on Hands plus Greater Regeneration. Hands, Circle of Healing. Targets all allies in the aura area, removes condition with tag bleeding, adds. That's probably not, alright, no, we'll go with that. Confirm. Alright, what do we got here? Armor wise. Masterwork Traveler's Boots of Willpower. Loot. Are we encumbered yet? Just barely. Yeah, you equip that. Masterwork Half-Laced of Presence. Good for now. Masterwork Short Sword of Frost. Savage Fine Short Bow. Inventory. Cat. You have a Fine Short Bow unequipped. Savage Fine Short Bow. Loot. Now we're over encumbered. Inventory. Leave behind. Let's see here. We'll come back for this shit later. Fine short bow, +1, 1 to 8. Yeah, no, this is what we need. This is what we need. Wow, that man, it's the armor. If anything, it's just carrying around extra armor is a problem. So, cat, you get this. We don't even have to. We dropped off enough stuff. We're good. Buckler of defense. She's got buckler of stealth. That's useful for me. This would be better for me. No. Even, do you want this? Better than nothing. Yeah, so. Let's loot this for a second and see. Will this, oh, you got 3 points. Increased medium armor use. Increased heavy armor use. Save and exit. Inventory. With this, yeah. That works. That's better. Yeah, let's see here if that is better than what I have. Higher crit and then the other things, so worth it. So there's the armory. What's in here? Gold. Alright. That's probably it. Oh, it's a bunch of fucking acolytes. Alright, even stay back. Where's Cat? Yeah, let's go with this. Who's gonna go first? Eben? Alright, who's got the worst dodge? All 4 dodge. Oh, this thing is pretty bad. Let's go with the Reaver Scout. Mark target. Shoot. Let's see here. Defend ally. And defend yourself. Fireball. Lightning strike. Dear God. Oh God. Holy shit. That's bad. Critical backstab. 71 piercing damage. Awesome. I need to get electricity resistance. You guys are a problem, so I am going to shoot the crap out of you. Yeah, so that lightning shit is a problem. I'm straight up down. Oh my god. This is bad. This is bad. This is really bad. I already marked him, so rapid shot. It's down. Minor lay on hands. Well, there goes my fucking healer. Crap. Yeah, shoot him. Now. It's not enough. Breakthrough! So I need to go back to my save scum after this. So this probably isn't going to go well, so... Really? Are you kidding me? Wow, I really pulled this through, but I'm probably gonna need to actually go back. Take a healing potion. Holy shit. That was bad. I need... You're encumbered again. What can I drop off? I need to drop off the armor. That's what I need to drop off. No! Masterwork half plate. No. Once you drop it, you can't pick it back up, so I've lost this shit, but... Dear God, we are injured. We need a rest. I can't rest in here. I should say those alright, I need to figure out what the hell we're doing. I need to talk to Father. That's probably where Father is. What's going on in here? Leave. Just skulking about out here. Loot. Nothing going on in here. Tome of Light, Magic Missile. Loot. So, the game must be the main exit from the keep. It's currently locked with a key nowhere in sight. I need... We need a heal. We got our asses handed there. Can I do... there has been no case where I have had to pull my... where timing has been of the essence. So I am going to leave. We are going to get out of here. We're going to go rest. And then we're going to go face Father. And you know what? We're almost there. So I'm going to do it this stream. Screw this. We're ending this chapter. We're dealing with this stupid father guy. Ugh. Embla, she may be dead, but not. There's no way it's gonna kill her off. Roasted eel. Craft. Pumpkin pie. Craft. Craft. Cheese sandwich. Craft. Craft. Alright. Where's the roasted eel? Where's the cheese sandwich? Close enough. Begin rest. Alright, I'm finishing this. Yes, we rested for like 8 hours after we have like pretty much gotten all the way up. We have recovered fully. Let's go buy some... If he's got this like magic lightning bullshit, let's see if we can buy the potions of magic resistance. We've probably got the gold for it. I wish to talk. Do you have anything for sale? Potion of bless. Sure. Potion of cure disease, potion of poison, potion of diamond form. Yes. Potion of acid immunity, passion of acid resistance, cure disease. Greater attunement. Bye. Electric resistance. Fire immunity. All we have is one of electric resistance. Potion of speed, potion of regeneration. Potion of strength. Potion of stone skin. Electrical damage resistance. Okay, yeah. Plus electric resistance. Buy. Fire immunity. Panic immunity. Greater restoration. Buy. Frenzy. Speed. Cure disease. Acid resistance. Acid immunity. But take what we got. Let's go. Yes, I completely abandoned you and left for 8 hours, everyone trapped in the dungeon awaiting their turn. Maybe a few of them have been picked up in the remaining 8 hours. What's here? Loot. Alright, yeah. Let's get out of here. They're not mad at us for completely abandoning them? Nope. Cat could totally pick those locks. That's totally within our power. So let's take the potions before this starts. Alright. Items and tile. How do you pick up items and tile? Alright. Inventory. Electric resistance, or blessed. Or, no, what is it? Diamond form. Diamond skin. Seize resistance. Alright. We face Father, finally. I am not one for loquacious speeches. We will gear up as best we can and we will face this monstrous person, whoever he is. Whatever his powers are. We shall defeat him. The forces of chaos and whatever eldritch horrors curse this island shall not avail him. We will persevere. We will not go silently into that good night. We will triumph. Ready your blades and your arrows. Drink your potions. We go forward. Forward unto dawn. Alright, actually drink the potions now. Yeah, I'll consume that. No, you just get electric resistance. Consume. Drina, your healer, so... what does Bless do? Acid immunity. Greater restoration. Blessed. No, I'll invest it in her. Consume. You take, Alright, so we got all the modifiers. Let's go. Oh, I can't evenly go up here. Alright, what's going on here? Ahead, 3 figures clad in tattered robes sit bound in a kneeling. One is sobbing loudly, and the second sits trembling in a puddle of his own piss. The third, however, face covered in a hood, seems more composed and familiar. That's gotta be Embla. Slowly from the shadows, something emerges, twice the size of a man, yet oddly graceful. The being is utterly alien in every fashion. You have no doubt you at last find yourself in the presence of Father. Oh god, and he's some Lovecraftian horror monster. The Father Beast stalks over to the first captive, all the while breathing heavily and wheezing as if not accustomed to breathing air. Slowly, its 4-fingered hand reaches out towards the man's head, grasping it easily as a grown man would grasp an apple. It pulls the poor wretch close, and for a moment its horrible yellow eyes seem to peer into the man's mind. The creature emits a strange, trilling sound and then, with terrifying ease, crushes the man's skull like an egg. The creature moves down the line, and the process repeats. Once again, it gazes deeply into the eyes of the terrified prisoner, almost as if it is looking for something. 1. Cry out. But once again, the wretch is found wanting. Fragments of brain and skull spray across the hall. You attempt to cry out. Sticks in your throat. Father stalks down the line to the final victim, which has got to be Embla. The beast lets out a strange trilling sound as it fixes its gaze on the third person. For the first time, you notice that unlike the others, she's not bound at the wrists. With steady hands, she pulls back her hood and, even with all the years past, you immediately recognize her, Embla. As if sensing your presence, she turns her head slightly towards you. Even in the dim light, you get a feeling that she's smiling. Even the creature looms over her. She wants this. I will not allow it. The creature's eyes go wide as it reaches towards her. If it was searching for something, it must have found it. Roaring in triumph, it lunges back. The moment of impact, the room instead explodes with white light. The heavy metallic smell of ozone mixes with the stench of burned flesh as the creature staggers backwards, clutching its eyes in pain. Embla collapses on the floor as the surrounding cultists howl in shock and terror. Most flee in wild panic, whilst a handful instead scramble for weapons to stand in defense of their wounded master. The creature may have been temporarily blinded, but flailing wildly, it's in insane rage. It's mad with rage and nonetheless formidable. Attack. Roland. Yeah, form up like this. Let's go. Oh, nuked him. Roll and tank him for a time second while I figure this shit out. Oh. Mark target, finish this guy off to free me up. Alright, yeah. Total miss. Alright, get in there. Start wearing him down. Cat, you're gonna take this guy. Ah! 12 slashing damage. Defend. Defend yourself. Running. You ain't getting away. Damn. Mark target. Shoot. Wanna lay on hands. More piercing damage. Alright, it's aggroed on Roland. Everybody together. Trina, keep him alive. Backstab, 48 piercing damage. Alright, yeah, this is coming off a little bit easier than I thought it would be. That's because we are on the side of righteousness, you unspeakable creature from beyond all that is good and right in this world. Die! Wow, that I totally whiffed that. There, rapid shot. Critical hit. And another. Precise strike. Huzzah! We've defeated the horror. Oh god, what does it have? Ruby. Embla? Chapter 4. Your head reels and your body aches. For the first time in a long while, you allow yourself to acknowledge how truly exhausted you are. Nonetheless, a cloud appears to have lifted ever so slightly with the death of the fell creature. It is as if the feeling of wrongness that prevails the island is diminished, though certainly not gone. Painfully, you get to your feet. There in front of you lies the scion you were sent to find, Embla of House Baron. Go to her. Damn. Got that blue flames there, like Azula in Avatar The Last Airbender. Embla sits up slowly. She's pale and sick looking. The raw expenditure of reticular energy took its toll on her. I knew it was going to be you. It's always you, and I'm glad every time. What do you mean every time? We've been here before 1,000 times, and we'll be here again and again until the universe itself ends. So, you and me are an eternal pair reincarnated through time. I have saved you in previous lives, and I have saved you once again. You are aware of these previous lives, in a sense, and I'm only just now understanding this. Slowly and unsteadily, Embla gets to her feet. For the first time, she looks you in the eyes. A tired smile comes across her face. Dunstan, it really is good to see you. Your father dispatched me. You are here because you have to be, as I am. Mess with my mic, I shouldn't be doing this right now. As am I. We always have and we always will. here on the ship under the Priory. She looks at you intently, almost pleadingly, as if willing you to recall a memory so old but faded. I don't understand. No, I understand. I get it. We're reincarnated souls, eternally bound to each other through the ages. Suddenly, a look of confusion falls over her face. I'm sorry. I forgot where we were, when we were. Dunstan, there is something so wrong here, and much worse than you realize. Then that thing, the father, the people and animals changing, even time is wrong. I don't fully understand it, but something is causing it, drawing it here, drawing us here. This isn't making sense. No, it's making complete sense to me. Embla draws a deep breath and closes her eyes for a moment. She is quiet. Forgive me. I know. I'm only beginning to understand it myself. For now, I'll tell you what you... Suddenly, the heavy tramp of armored feet echo thoroughly throughout the keep, and beleaguered remnants of the Horan City Guard make their way to the main hall. Ineptly brandishing a sword, Marcus is bringing up the rear. The former Chamberlain and now a de facto leader of Horan. Looks even more thin and drawn than when you first met him, but nonetheless, there is a small glimpse of triumph in his eye. Well-deserved glimpse of triumph in his eye. Off of my back, but he's not a fighter. He has to use his people as he has them. And use them he did, effectively. Marcus. Dunstan, you've done it. He's out of short as his gaze falls upon the grotesque corpse of the father. By Galleon the Great, protect us all. How can such a thing exist? Where did it... He tires and fails to fight back the nausea. While Marcus retches in disgust, Embla meets your eyes. It is clear that she has much to say, but now is not the time or place. Wordlessly, you agree that both questions and answers will have to wait for now. Marcus, are you okay? Marcus slumps heavily down in a chair as he catches his breath. He tries hard to avoid looking at the corpse sprawled on the floor. Once more, we owe our fortunes to you, Dunstan. Sadly, the situation is dire. So many were taken by the Reavers, and there are hardly any left. We found but a few dozen survivors in the dungeons where there should be hundreds. Where have they all gone? Embla answers. I'm afraid I have the answer to that. There was a method to the Reavers' madness. Those they took were taken for a reason. The ones father approved were gathered together and placed on ships. Marcus' face goes white. Why? For what possible purpose? I can't tell you for what purpose, but I think I know where they went at least. North to the island of Gradla. The northwesternmost island of the Outer Isles, Gradla, is cold and barren. It's sparsely settled, and legend has it it's the site of the ruined monastery known as the Black Priory. Roll credits! The only main settlement on Gradla is Adler's Helm. Adler's Helm, a mining town, and the main settlement on Gradla. Why am I rolling the R on that one? No doubt there is much more to Embla's story than she's willing to share with Marcus. Continue. Marcus stammers as he searches for words. He gets up, calls for the guards, then changes his mind, turns around sharply, and produces a piece of paper and a quill, but ultimately fails to think of anything useful to do with it. Ultimately, he turns back to you, and Embla with a mask of utter dejection on his face. Gradla. Embla looks at the corpse of the father for a moment, then back at Marcus. Though there is much I do not know yet, I will say this much. Chaos engulfs the Outer Isles, and the force that drives it is rising. For whatever reason, Gradla lies at the center of this conjunction. Go on. The Empire will not come for us, and though we cannot escape the Outer Isles, I believe a fast ship and a skilled captain could make it to the shores of Gradla. Well, I got that lined up for us. If we can force a landing, we may have a chance at stopping the conjuncture before the Outer Isles are lost forever. Sunken into the abyss. Yes, rescue the lost souls of Horan, and at the same time deal with this conjuncture. Embla says nothing. But if no help is coming from the mainland, we have no one to turn to but you, Dunstan. Truly, we cannot ask this of you. I have neither men nor much equipment to offer. There's no doubt you speak the truth, Embo. Let's do it. I came here to bring back Inlands to the mainland, nothing more. You're insane. I'm not blind. There are forces, evil, and brand that are working here. Fate called me here to rescue Embla, beyond what Lord Baron has asked of me. There's no doubt you speak the truth, Embla. Let's do it. Embla smiles warmly. Then it is settled. We make for Gradla and whatever fate awaits us there. As for a ship and captain, the vessels here in Horin are ruined, and surely there is not a captain alive that will brave the seas at this time. Marcus, any suggestions? Marcus, why am I asking this question? I know how to get this. We have a ship. Marcus thinks we're right. There are rumors that there are smugglers held up in the sea caves on the northwestern coast. As much as I detest smugglers, it can't be denied that they are some of the finest sailors to grace the oceans. I would begin my search there. Wink, wink. I look at Embla. Raise my eyebrows. Yeah, we got something locked. We got our ducks in a row here. Marcus smiles at you with optimism that is utterly malplaced, given the gravity of the situation. Then it's decided. Aid is not long for the people of Horin. Before you go, be sure to visit the armory in the western part of the keep. If there is any material that can offer you, you shall have it. May the Golden Dead keep you and their hand over you. Keep their hand over you. Leave. Well, that was a lot. There's Marcus. There's nothing here. Well, God damn it. I just wanted to go out the fucking door and give a final end quote. Unceremoniously, Embla sets off at a brisk pace. We should venture to be as well prepared as possible for leaving Idra. Any supplies we need, now is time to get them. A bizarre thought crosses your mind. It's like she's an actor playing out a scene she's performed 100 times before. What? No thank you. Embla, stop. I'm not leaving until I get some answers. And we have much to talk about, though I may have fewer answers than you would have preferred. Worse yet, I fear that answers I do have, you will wish you had never gotten. Continue. Embla looks around her voice drops. Sadly, we are much less safe here in Horin than Marcus would like to believe. I'll answer what I can, but most things should wait until we are far away from here. Are you still afraid of the Reavers? Them least of all, but there are other forces far older, more powerful than the Reavers, with their eyes fixed on the Outer Isles. Let's just be careful. I see. So, ask what you will, but mind your surroundings. What's really going on here, Embla? Reality itself is becoming undone around us. We cannot escape. It is so. Instead, we cannot escape it. So instead, we must seek the eye of the storm. Bradla, there is something there that beckons. Embla interrupts herself and looks around suspiciously. And that father thing? As mankind has ever ruled the land, there are far older and more sinister things that rule the depths of the ocean, ancient things with utterly alien minds. The deep ones are drawn here, like flies to carrion, and now they too have their terrible eyes fixed on Gradla. Is that why the Reavers were sending people to Gradla? Reavers served the gods that their ancestors worshipped here in the Outer Isles, a faith that had lain dormant for millennia. As for the conjunction approached, they were reminded of old allegiances and old, terrible ways. Conjunction, what does that mean? Heresy. There are powerful men who would burn us all alive at the very mention of it. They have known about it for a long time, the courts of the Magi. It is the nightmare they want to close their eyes and pretend doesn't exist. How so? Not here. We've already lingered for far too long, and I've said too much. We better move on for now. Talk more once we leave Idra behind. Fine. Let's go. Embla smiles. I promise there will be time for more questions once we are safe. For now, I'm truly happy it's you by my side here at the edge of madness. Now, let's finish gathering supplies and then make our way to Iago. Unfortunately, time is working against us. Why does she know about Iago? Is it her... Is she just gifted that she knows, or is that just the game glitching out? Who knows at this point? Where's the... Yeah. Here we are, overlooking the keep. Lots of arrows. Can't get up there. Anything in here? No. As I stare off into the distance, wondering what lies on Gradla? What are these deep ones, these evil ones, and all these things that have brought this horror? I started this quest simply to rescue Embla, but it is beyond obvious to me at this point that we are part of a play. A play that has apparently been played out multiple times, ages before, which I am intricately linked. So, we must gather our strength, gather our supplies, scour what last bits of the island of Idra lie available, then make our way to Iago and his ship. Maybe at least pick up the men of the Zephyr to help aid us in our quest. To reach the island of Gardla and reach the Black Priory, put an end to this conjuncture, but I must caution. Can I truly trust Embla? She seems to be interested in stopping this, but perhaps it is all a ruse. I want to believe she is on my side, and that she wants to stop whatever these horrors are that are plaguing the Outer Isles. I hope for the best and prepare for the worst. With all that said, to my audience, those who may stumble upon this in the future, I wish you good night, good luck. See you all next time.